way is usually not looking like
All
this
right.
with Rangers taking off place.
Hey guys, welcome to my stream. Today we are going to be leveling my Warlock. Welcome to my stream. Today we are going to be leveling my Warlock. Oh, and we're also going to be watching
Unstoppable.
Rubby's Warcraft 3 Tourney in the background. So you're going to hear that dialogue, that sort of casting in the background. It's just too cool. Can't miss it. Too good. Mute these. Gotta mute these before I get some feedback loops. Okay, watching my YouTube streams. Give myself a like.
We're still getting the quarantine that's going to move in here for a big stop. And now, I mean, I don't know, the riflemen are so squishy. We're seeing the kiting happen, and now it's the two heroes separated from the rest of the riflemen in the breeze.
Okay.
And it's the same story.
You're gonna hear a lot of chatter in the background because I am watching the Warcraft 3 Tourney in the background. Actually, you know what I should do?
Right now. I don't know if the Mountain King can make it back here. That is incredible. That is incredible. GG by Sing Sing. The Viper wins. Dixis, we're going to get both of them in the post-game. I'm sure you may have some questions for them as well. We're going to get their thoughts soon. Yeah, I got to ask him how I can expand with my crippler personas here. Oh, man. No, that was a great series. Super back and forth.
Alright, let me see if I could get that stream up. And
it's so cool to see him just constantly improving. Whenever they're ready, I'm ready to talk to him, ask him questions. That was incredible. It's so unbelievable to me that the Viper took this serious. MMR-wise. It just goes to show that MMR really is just a number of your average, but doesn't say anything about what will happen on the match day. Yeah, well, I guess everybody had such a short amount of time that I think no one's MMR is exactly like where it would be if you had a couple months to kind of figure out your cruising altitude. True.
4 years.
alright, let's watch the.
Yo, hey guys.
Let's watch the trailer.
Incredible series.
I'm gonna mute myself so we can listen to the trailer while I listen to the stream.
And the alliance has all but evaporated. The drums of war thunder once again.
All right. What a video. What a trailer. I'm psyched to play. Let's get into the gameplay screen. But meanwhile, what I would like to do is pull up the window capture. I'm gonna pull up the
third or fourth game. I don't remember which one. That was so annoying.
the Grub Tourney. We're gonna watch that today.
How's it been for
That's
you
too
since
big.
you have RTS
Transform.
experience, but you've never like no lifed it like you have this time?
Not for Warcraft 3. I know life's StarCraft 2 a little bit and AoE 4 a little bit. That's about it.
You
Let's
ever wanted to go pro in
reduce.
those, or that was not a consideration?
Nah, I play for fun.
Edit the transform. Size.
Jason, do you have any questions?
Oh my god.
No, I mean it was a great series.
1720.
Appreciated how the Viper became more and more
Bye.
conservative back there. A lot of people were speculating that you guys, two of the strongest players in this tournament, the Viper, you're moving on. Do you think that you'll be able to take this whole thing? And if so, how easily, or how now not easily?
Well, I think against Sing Sing was a big tell for me to how well I'm playing. I think Human Dome might be my best matchup, so there is that as well. I think I even put that in the questionnaire we had. So maybe that wasn't my favorite, but yeah, Orc against, I'm going to be against Red Panda, I'm not against Orc. I think Orc is maybe my worst matchup against, so
696.
we'll see how that's going to go. I mean, obviously not after beating Sing Sing, who I consider probably maybe still the favorite to win the tournament. I obviously want to try and go all the way, but I'll take it step by step.
Oh.
Harper, which race do you think is the most inbound? You can be honest here.
God.
It's a weird statement to make after this series, though. Should I still say it? No, actually, I played like 4 ladder games last night, and those Huntresses kicked my ass, so none night alpha is OP in my opinion.
Sing? Or? There's one race that won't leave you alone when you're trying to pass this man.
It's the only one.
Cool. You guys are both falling in the pattern of long-standing rivalries and imbalance complaining in the Warcraft 3 scene. You're following in that. You are enemies on the battlefield, but now you're going to be joining forces in a 2-on-2. We've got some keys to give away for audiences that may not have the Warcraft 3 license key yet. And we've got some of those to give away from Blizzard. We'll do a little 2-on-2 best of 1. And then we're going to be preparing for the semi-finals winner bracket after that, both Viper against Red Panda, before moving to the second stage of the bracket. So let's get ready for that. GG's, good series, and we'll do a game names in the... Yep. GG's. Okay, I have moved all of them away because Tasteless is going to be playing. They're going to be joining the 2-on-2 teams. It's going to be Red Panda and Tasteless against Sing and the Viper. No doubt they're going to do like a little bit of planning, like how shall we play this out. Why is the schedule changed? It's not changed. It's always like this. Why the schedule change? It's not changed. Why the schedule change? It's not changed. Check multi-tab. Okay, checking. Check multi-tab. Okay, checking. Semis is not after this. Semis is not after this. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, okay. No. Wait, where are you guys that to join? Oh, okay. No. Wait, where are you guys that to join? You don't have to try to join. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess I remember. Yeah, I guess I remember. It's the other performance first. Let's see. I announced myself. You don't have to join. So the applicant they first, then we go on. Yes, so you're gonna have a bit of a break. Okay. I can prepare myself mentally.
960?
I think it was fairly good in place first. With now it's so far. Sorry about that. Oh wait, I'm against
540. Is that too big?
Yeah.
That's just too big. And also, I want to get rid of this chat stuff.
I see.
Alright.
I informed the wrong link just now. We have another quarterfinal winner bracket before semifinals. Okay. So we have a little bit of a break then. Yes, my estimation is that your break will roughly amount to 4 hours, but keep an eye on the
Am I muted?
It would be alright if I head off a bit. Back later.
I'm gonna mute. I know what I could do. Nice. I'd like to win a Warcraft. Turn the volume up. Okay, actually, now you don't hear. Wait, do you hear? Now 480, 70. Okay, let's move this to. That's fine. I think that's fine. Let's run our game. It's too loud. Play. Oh, so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put it bottom right. Bottom right? That's better. Oh. Captured audio.
Yeah, but 2-on-2 first, Viper. Hey, does anyone have his number? Wait, let me message him.
Okay, you should
That's
be
what
able
you
to
told
hear.
him? Yeah, but not now. First the 2-on-2. Hey, can you still play the... Is he already offline? You said it wrong 100%. Alright. Did you already go off stream? I may have miscommunicated. I meant 2-on-2, then 4-on-4, then break. No, it's okay. I mean, we can just do it later. Shall we just do it later? Yep.
Are you asking me or?
No,
chat?
That's okay.
said it wrong,
We'll delay the 2-on-2. Let's go to... But wait. We do have to know if the others are ready, though. Otherwise, we spring it upon them, thinking they still had time. Tommy K. Lakari. Let's check with them. Can mods take a look? You can't delay grubby tasteless? Oh yeah. Can you play it now? It's better. Tasteless has to go to... Okay. Okay, so we need 2 people to the lobby.
Alright, let's get going. What are we doing?
Okay, he's coming back. He's coming back. It's all good. Arston, did you turn up your mic or you cannot?
Is this better?
Holy shit, yes it is. What did you do?
Okay. It's a long story, but I fixed it, I hope.
Okay. Important thing is it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
Nice.
we are going to be
Wait, how long of a story can it really be? Now I'm
leveling.
curious.
Okay. Sure. For whatever reason, my Windows messes with my microphone
Too long,
settings.
did not listen. Go ahead. Yeah.
It messes with my microphone settings. So I have a script that makes sure that my microphone is always stuck where I want it to be. It basically resets my microphone settings to default, like 20 times a second or something like that. And I accidentally closed the script that I was running.
Ah, wow. Who made this
It's a
script?
problem that I haven't been capable of. There's no other fix for me, or at least I tried looking for other ones, but I can't find anything else. And it happens. There's like 2 other guys in the world that have it as well, and we all have the same thing.
I'm gonna hide this one.
Wow. And he happened to make a forum
Wanted
post that
build.
you found?
I'm gonna hide that one.
There was a guy that helped me make it, but yeah, there were some
Pure
forum
Car
posts.
Patrol. I'm gonna hide that one. Deaths in the Family. Gonna hide that too.
Let's see. We don't have Sing Sing in the game, and we don't have Tasteless.
Chill of Death.
Do you need me in the game as well?
Hide that one. With the Scarlet Crusade. Hide that one. Grave Robbers. Maybe show them all.
Harstem is now louder. Okay, good. Good. Then we
Show
can
them all.
attenuate him.
Let's show them all. We're just gonna run around the map and do everything. I think it'll be okay. I don't think we'll out-level everything. Wait, what level are we?
Viper, Sing Sing are going to be playing
level am
together.
I?
Tasteless is in the lobby, so we're just waiting for
8.
Sing
I
Sing.
don't think we're gonna get 5
Does
levels.
Sing Sing think he has a break? He's been hard to reach, honestly, during this. Wait, actually, I can see where he is on webcam.
So level 6.
By the way, Harstem, if you want the webcam overlay from my mods, you can ask for it.
Should I go?
It's too late. I don't do well under pressure, and I'm terrible with technology. So I'll keep it
troubleshooting.
like this. It's fine.
Okay. It's pretty easy. Like, when you're not actively casting, if you're casting another series, you can figure it out in between.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. For now,
Alright,
this is
where
too.
we going?
Yeah. too much.
Yep, sounds good.
I'm just a poor orc player after all.
Which is the weakest race, right?
Exactly.
Wait, you went on a night elf stint, didn't you?
I played Night Elf for a month. I played Orc for a month, and then after like 2 weeks of Human, I quit because I wasn't feeling it anymore.
Oh, you played 4 months.
Not 2.5.
Oh, 2 weeks. I thought you said 2 months. Human broke you.
Yeah, I was a little bit done at that point already as well, and I noticed some impact on my StarCraft play as well. I was playing too much.
Oof.
It's so easy to get stuck in a new game as well, where you play a crap ton and then it's not good for you.
I've seen it in everyone. Warcraft 3, as it turns out, is a pretty good game. And
It's too addictive, I think, because all the losses when you're playing at your level, they feel like you can undo them. You know, it doesn't feel like it's like that was pretty close. You know, if I just had not lost my hero 4 times to the creep, you want to end on a loss, and you play the entire night. It has happened a couple of times.
So you're not in the game. I heard what you said. I can't respond because I have to quickly launch the game. But what I will do is I will stream the game to you. And then you can watch it from my Discord.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me set that up. I also need to set webcams up.
The best cars for the money are Hondas. Honda cars, SUVs, and vans.
Oh, whatever.
Drive the best. A new Honda from just $259 a month. Or buy the best for
what we do-
thousands less with 0% financing for
Where is this
72
play?
months. The 2025 Honda Accord, Civic, Passport, and Odyssey have been named the
Real?
best cars for
Okay.
the money by U.S. News and World Report. Ask anyone who owns a Honda and search your local Honda dealer
5
today.
files of dark play. Okay.
Not getting the sleep you
And
deserve.
then don't
Rest
lose
easy
part of
with
your
huge
head.
savings at the Mancini Sleep World
That
Spring
is
Clearance Sale.
bandages.
For a limited time only, get up
Let's
to
see where these
50% off
counts
select
are.
mattresses, like up to 50% off ceiling mattresses, and up to 50%
You know, let's just kill
off beauty
anything
rest
in our way.
mattresses.
We're gonna go.
Plus, get 2 free
west.
Tempur-Pedic pillows
Let's
with
west
the
this
purchase
one.
of any Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Okay.
The Spring Clearance Sale is on now at Mancini Sleep World.
We'll kill anything that's worth killing. Is this killing? Yes, it is. Get these health things. Oh, where's my No! Oh my god. Drinking water. That's not right. We killed my.
Win the ultimate Elgato gaming setup for you and your squad. Buy Trolley to win.
Oh god. I need this dust pad, yo.
Okay, here we go. You mixed them up. Wrong. Wait, really? Oh yeah. Wait, no, but that's okay. My mod can change it. Vivi, can you swap Viper and Six? Wait, yeah. No, wait. It's Red Panda. Swap however it needs to be.
Anything that is worth killing.
Swap however it.
No.
Just do it. Let me put this over. Put one
worth
over
killing. Why?
here. Put one over here. Put it 2 on 2. There we go.
Distance. I want to fix the range. I'm gonna fix everybody's
All right. Does that work?
UI.
Right here.
Let me fix
Bam.
this.
Whoever needs to be on those.
I want a consistent UI across all
No,
my...
it's okay, guys. The mod with the webcams, he's gonna be able to change the rest. Right? Okay, I need to check who's on what team. The Viper, sing. Mod? Wait, maybe Mod took a break too? Can you hear Vivi? Oh, he's doing
Alright.
it. He's doing it.
Where do we want this?
I asked him.
Yeah.
2 on 2. What's your experience level?
Well, I used to play a lot, actually, when I was maybe like 11 or 12. Me and my friends from my neighborhood, we played all the time. And we were by far the best in the neighborhood. There was about 4 or 5 players. And we had it on lockdown. We are legit very sick for our neighborhood. Then once we ventured out into the real world, we were a little bit less good. And ever since that realization, I haven't played any real 2v2.
But how do you play Warcraft 3 against people in the neighborhood? Was that like the cool thing people were playing? Like kids were playing back then?
No, but I wasn't cool. Like I play. the not so cool kids were playing Warcraft 3
What do you mean?
I know what the others were doing. Probably getting late. Well, maybe not at 11, but...
What are you saying? What are you even saying? Warcraft 3 is super cool.
Right now it is, but growing up, we were having a very tough time.
Wait.
Audio went out.
When you did.
Alright. Alright, now we're gonna log out. I'm gonna turn off all of the
Manticing
add-ons.
first? What does he even know about Manticing first?
Yeah, not a whole lot. I've only seen him play Archmage ever.
I don't think he practiced this at all. He practiced Pala first, Archmage first. But Sing Sing is now playing Manticing first. Loses a Militia. Ah, finally, Viper gets a taste of his own medicine. Feral Spirit Harass. The Orc Harasser becomes the Harassee. -1 peon.
Yeah, that's a quick kill over there already.
Oh.
With the XP as well. Ooh, Tasteless without a Crypt Lord as well. Man, everyone is switching it up today.
Cool. A little bit lower pressure, fun environment to earn your stripes in Warcraft 3. 2 on 2, a lot of fun in the game. Tasteless is making the Rubian Tower now, didn't have one yet, so he's gonna have to defend without it for a bit. But look at this, you can get help from wait, no, this is not help! This is additional reinforcement! Sing Sing and Viper are attacking Tasteless together. Meanwhile, Viper is losing many peons to Red Panda's Harass.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird base trade scenario here. Well, not really base trading, but at least worker trading. Tasteless has some really low ghouls as well. And oh, 6 around there by Sing Sing. What the hell? You see that?
Yeah, no, I did not see that, but I looked away. I imagine it happened. There's no TP on the Death Knight. It's gonna die. Income Militia from Sing Sing. Man, this is brutal. Wasn't it? Did Tasteless not suffer enough? Now they're 2v1ing him? And he's like saying probably, help, help! Red Panda's like, no, it's good, I'm doing damage too.
I think this is one of the most beautiful things that you can have in a 2v2 is when one person really believes you're winning and the other guy is dead.
Oh my god. Sing Sing is pulling a dandy, doing a tower rush. Jesus, poor Tasteless. They're gonna have to go back to the drawing board and analyze whether this was worth it.
Yeah, at least Tasteless will get to sleep soon. It's pretty late in Korea already, so perhaps they're doing his body a favor, but his mental state is going to be absolutely destroyed if these towers end up finishing. 3 scout towers. Was his lumber? Oh, his lumber mill wasn't done yet.
There's no lumber mill, so it's 3 arcane towers. That's a lot of minus mana, not a lot of damage.
And actually, with a bunch of summons out, might be useful. Ooh, Red Panda coming in clean though. Look at that, all of them going down really fast.
Oh shit, he killed all 4 towers soon? Wow.
Sing Sing's kind of stuck here. He's gonna need to TP out. Might be capable of keeping his foodies alive. And peasants will end up falling. Sing Sing really put a lot of effort into this tower rush though.
Damn.
Also built a second barracks. Just now starts to keep.
Damn. I feel like this would have worked really well in StarCraft 2, StarCraft 1, maybe even Age of Empires 2 and 4 if it was a small map, where if you bring 2 people together to attack one, and that one doesn't get help from its ally, it's just over. One is dead. It's 2v1. Grats, GG, game over, man. But here, Tasteless kind of stayed alive by the skin of his teeth, and suddenly Red Panda comes in, like the Rohirrim on the 3rd morning or whatever, and he comes in with Fire Lord, breaks the contain, and now they're the attackers.
Yeah, it's pretty well. There's a lot of There's a lot of headhunters here. And once again, just like in the previous series, Sing Sing does not have defend quite yet. It means that the headhunter is going to be quite good. Viper does have a couple of grunts, which will come in clutch here. Mountain King taking a lot of damage. The Talisman of Evasion helping out there, keeping it alive for a little longer. Militia being pulled, and I do believe that Sing Sing and the Viper will be capable of stabilizing. It was a scary moment there for a sec.
That it was. Looks like they're going to stabilize. Viper's grunts coming in here from the side, helping a lot against Red Panda's headhunters. There's a coil kill on the footman. Sneaky little kill there from Tasteless.
Firelord also pretty low right now. There's still a Mountain King in the back. Does not have a bolt available. It might be capable of smacking this Firelord back into the altar. No, it's going to escape. Nice movement speed there. As Red Punish is going to get pushed back. Is about to finish up his fortress though.
What? Whoa! Whoa, he's almost fortress. Wow, he tier 3 during all this.
Yeah, he's been very keen on that in general. There's a bit of cash in the bank as well, so he'll be capable of spending that once that fortress completes. Farseer's getting low. Viper has not been very keen on using quick TPs. If we get a coil, it will die off.
Oh, like you said, that could have been a TP block on the coil, but that's Tasteless getting a level 3 Farseer, his first one today. Viper pumping out his units, getting his Raider out, getting his Grunt and Headhunters out. Firelord has fallen as well. Okay. Oh, another coil on the Farseer! Wait, Tasteless! Did this just get rehired from Tavern?
Yeah, it got rebought from the Tavern. Now we have enough, energy once again.
Oh my
there
god!
We go.
He just killed 2 level 3 Farseers! Tasteless is level 3, he's back in the game, he's owning!
13.
Oh my god!
A couple of ghouls out still too. Mountain King now coming back. We are going to get a bolt. Tasteless attempts to surround. Is perhaps going to get surrounded himself. But the Unholy Aura might be capable of escaping despite the hex. Failed surround out of Sing Sing. Tries again, fails once more. Can they kill this Mountain King? It is pretty fast, but it is also very low.
Can he kill the Death Knight? He's running away. Death Knight soon will have enough mana to do a coil. It might actually be the Mountain King that gets attacked back. Creeps are getting in on the action a little bit as Viper might lose a grunt to that natural expansion camp. Red Panda tries to send his headhunters back in through the expansion. Everything is dying. What a mess. Okay, where are we at? Sing Sing gets the tier 2. He's making a Blood Mage and is getting an Arcane Vault in his power building. He wants to heal. Alright, where's Tasteless at? No second hero, making Fiend. He looks pretty low econ. I guess he made a whole bunch of ghouls before.
Elite, right? No elites?
Yeah, I think he's just kind of been trickling ghouls into the opponent's hero. There's a random Shadow Hunter here in the middle of the map, by the way. I'm pretty scared for it at this moment.
What is he doing here?
I think he was chasing the Death Knight back when the Death Knight still had low HP, but it actually managed to regain quite a bit of that HP. Tasteless with a quick creep here as well. Actually, very solid call here.
He just killed the item. Tasteless just killed the item drop.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he killed the item drop. He attacked the item on the ground that he just farmed and killed it.
I think that is a mistake. I don't think he intended to do that.
Of course it is. Well, actually, Harstem, you never know. It's a big mistake. I don't even know what it was.
Mountain King. If he gets a bolt off, that could be trouble. He needs to TP. Tasteless needs to call it immediately. Just TP or you're gonna lose more HP. You might lose an extra unit. Just get out of here, buddy. You don't want to be here. There you go.
Okay.
Could have probably done it quicker, but this was absolutely fine. Red Panda probably doesn't want to be in the middle of the map anymore either. The boots on the Mountain King make it a very scary hero to be around.
Yeah. Tasteless heading to tier 3. He's got a bunch of ghouls, bunch of fiends. He's got quite a big lumber bank. Uh-oh! Red Panda in a 1v2. All his headhunters are in the thick of things. There's Ensnare on his Tauren Chieftain. That's his third hero. He gives TP. Panda is going to be able to TP out with his Tauren Chieftain, but unfortunately for Tasteless, he's coming here to help and he doesn't realize he's now alone. He needs to run. Oh, he's cooked.
Yeah, it's not the greatest communication there. We're going to get a Raider Ensnare. Oh no, misses.
Animation cancel.
Oh my god.
Oh shoot. Oh hell.
Yeah, Yeah, that should be it for the Death Knight at least. Shouldn't even pop the potion because you're gonna lose it anyway. Might as well try to preserve that potion for a later time, as he'll need to rebuild that ASAP. Red Panda's trying to come in and save his body, but it's going to be so difficult. The Berserker upgrade isn't done yet either. This is painful.
Very painful. Tasteless without a hero takes 90 seconds to finish from here on out. That's a lot of attack in his base. Red Panda is going to come in from the back. He doesn't have Town Portal, so if he gets caught, it's bad. He sees an opportunity maybe to go for the Shadow Hunter, but he gets blocked. In comes Sing Sing's Mountain King, looking like an impenetrable fortress. Goes in with the Thunderclap, level 2. Torrent Chieftain getting Storm Bolted.
Maybe we raise it.
Ooh, now the Mountain King is actually falling a little bit lower as well, so we'll need to be careful there. You get a hex on the Torrent Chieftain, but not a lot of follow-up damage. Shadow Hunter perhaps could end up dying here. It is falling fairly low. Yep, it does go down. Berserker upgrade has finished. Can we perhaps try to target down this Mountain King? I think that is going to be the plan here for Red Panda.
Yep, looks like the best play. There will be a Thunderclap, but he's definitely going to die. There's double ensnare. It's not going to be without a price. There's a target fire back on the Fire Lord, but the Mountain King will go down. So Red Panda and Tasteless hold on for dear life a little more.
Blood Mage is pretty much out of mana here as well. We have another Wolf Summon. Good lord. When is that hero coming back for Tasteless? Okay, Death Knight is like 90% done right now. That's going to give a nice little boost to the movement speed, as well as just having a hero there for a coil. Maybe some extra damage output. The ghoul count is pretty decent. There's 2 Fiends in the back, and the Black Citadel is helping out as well, of course.
Double heal pots on Tasteless right now. He's got a decent chunk of money. Didn't make a second hero just yet. He's remaking Graveyards. He currently cannot make statues or destroyers or anything like that. Nice coil, kills a grunt before he gets siphoned too much by the Blood Mage. It's a good defense by Tasteless and Red Panda. But where does this leave Red Panda? He's got a bunch of Zerkers and Raiders at home. Firelord is still dead. TC alive. And both of them are hiding in the back. Where's Sing Sing headed towards? He's still making Footmen, even though he's tier 3.
I wouldn't mind seeing some Knights in here.
Yep.
He's gonna throw down the Griffin Aviary instead. And on the other end we have the Viper, who has Barracks, Bestiary. I feel like he might throw down, might try to go for some Torrents here at some point.
Viper has 1600 gold.
Yeah, he probably should spend that.
Alchemist? Alchemist third for some healing spray. Okay. Interesting.
Not good. Interesting.
I mean, a very unique play.
Different from what we've seen before.
Yeah, different from good.
Yeah. Raiders once again coming in. Wanted to hit that Death Knight. Instead, we'll just go for the Fiend. Now, Death Panda coming from behind with a Scroll of Speed. Firelord isn't here quite yet. We'll go for a surround on this. Well, it's not really a surround. It's an attack here on the Farce here. As Face is also putting in some work from the right side.
He's got quite a nice army with all those skeletons. Not sure why he doesn't have a Lich. Oh, he's making a Dreadlord right now. Oh, he does have a Lich. The Lich is AFK in his base. Dreadlord is being made. So we're looking at the 3 heroes. But they're not quite in the fight yet.
It's gonna be real exciting when he reinforces with 2 heroes at the same time. It's a rare move.
And we'd be like, wait, you have 2 altars?
Oh, he also bought the Orb of Corruption, which is an actual game changer majority of the time. Not losing your Death Knight also is a game changer. Might be capable of getting it out. No, he was very close. He tried moving all of his units away, but it didn't quite work out. These grunts most likely are gonna fall if Tasteless just continues attacking them, but no, he has bigger plans here. I'm not sure what those plans are, but for now it's just move commanding.
Nice surround. There it is. There's the Tasteless trademark surround. He's very good at these. He hasn't always had a chance to fully use it. But that's the surround on the Blood Mage. Should lead to a kill. But hold on a second. There's 3 types of healing here. Paladin, Heal Wave from Shadowhunter, and the Yellow Shower from the Goblin Alchemist. The Blood Mage does not go down. Tasteless in this 1v2 didn't have enough DPS to take down that hero.
I think they're in a little bit of trouble here, to be honest. The Viper still has enough cash. He could theoretically take it into the next game as well and be fine. Red Panda is pretty much out of cash, is 33 supply. Aislet is very low in supply as well, and needs to revive 3 heroes still. Tech-wise, I'm also not loving the position of the Red Panda Tasteless team.
Yeah. They got basic units.
Players' forces are under attack.
Looks like Lapis Concoctor in Tasteless base is trying to make a little some happen by himself. Getting those fat 58 damage auto attacks off, but he's being slowed a lot and it's annoying. He's leaving.
He's at it. Another bad night out.
We've all been there.
Yeah, you're standing at the club by yourself at 5 a.m. No one's talking to you. All right, guys, this is it.
Have you actually been there?
Yeah, of course.
Really? You stay at 5?
Yeah,
No one
twice last week.
Oh, okay. I just remember leaving clubs to go to Warcraft 3.
Yeah. Wow, that's a good series.
Good series. Victory to
Beautiful
the Viper.
one-game series.
Yeah, beautiful one-game series. That means that the Viper Sing Sing team will win some battle chest keys to give away to their audience. I forgot where I put them, so I'll give it to them later. And we're going to get ready for the third quarterfinals, which is going to be Tommy K against Lucari. Arston? Thoughts?
I'm so excited. I'm a huge Lakari fan. Are we allowed to be biased?
Yeah, of course.
I'm super biased. I love this guy so much. I've been watching his, I just constantly had him on. I've been watching his VODs for the past 3 days as well. I think he's one of the funniest people I've ever seen in my entire life. And I don't think he intends to be funny, but just everything he says and the way that he plays, he is so cool.
It's different, right? He's not a Demon Hunter standard Andy. He likes cute heroes, he likes different heroes, non-meta.
You know how in chess, when someone makes a new move that hasn't been made before, and they go oh, this is a completely unique game. He has that every single game in 5 different ways. He's a real explorer. He's like the Marco Polo of our time, in my opinion. I've seen him go for Warden into Priestess of the Moon, and then there'll be a random Keeper of the Grove running around. It's hero combinations that no one has done since 2002. He always goes Archer, Huntress. This guy is he's the most fun player to watch by far. And also the hardest working, which I think is extremely high test. I'm a huge fan.
He's 25 games a day over the last 3 weeks, on average.
Yeah, and he took a day off as well, so that meant he grinded even harder for the other days.
Well, he did play off stream sometimes.
Oh, really? It's still cool.
This one day he played 50 games, 25 wins, 25 losses. So sick.
What is your worst day ever? Do you remember it?
What do you mean worst?
Win-loss wise.
Oh, no, I don't remember. I know that I used to play at my max, a sustainable, useful maximum was 42 games a day.
Yeah, I think it's good. Warcraft 3 42 is a long time though.
Yeah.
Way longer than StarCraft 2.
Even more when you're asking people to practice with you, because we didn't have a working ladder. You had to ask people on Skype, want to practice today? And then you have to wait for an answer. It was all via Skype. I would wake up, I would message 4 to 8 people and try to set up practice over the entire day.
Yeah, that's so different times, eh?
Different times. Game name is always going to be in the Tommy K Lakari thread on my server. So you can join via that. Map 1 is going to be Northern Isles. What do you know about Lakari outside of his Warcraft 3 venture? Nothing?
No, nothing.
Yeah, so he's new to you. No. You discovered him through Warcraft 3.
Yeah, maybe 4 days ago or something.
Oh, cool.
Because I was checking the website and I saw that there was one dude that had more games than 3 contestants combined. I was like, who the hell is this? So I started watching him. He completely values the wrong things a lot of the time. And he gets upset about things that while he's winning, and then things that should bother him don't bother him at all. It's just
examples.
It's just so interesting to watch.
Examples?
So yesterday, he crept to level 2 with his Warden against a human, and then he lost 2 wisps.
itchy allergy eyes versus Weed Whacker Guy. And the winner is Extra Strength Pataday. It relieves itchy eyes fast and works all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause the itch. Pataday! Bring it on!
Best part of the party, snooping in the bathroom. Ooh, party foul. Not listening to your dentist. Make the Sonicare switch. All right, champ. Be gentle, be effective. Be you. I love you.
Well?
Well? Like Squarespace, like.
Squarespace, like.
You're not listening, okay? Look, Pinky. Sorry. Look, I am 12 minutes away from the office. I am walking here as fast as I can. What do you want me to... My bad.
Whoa. My car just saved a guy. That was crazy. Yeah, no. I'm absolutely not going on another date with him. He wore flip-flops on a first date.
Do you think I should ask the players?
Ask the players, yeah. See what they say.
Hey players, we have a decision to make. Two choices. One, we ping pong. We alternate ping advantage, 70 ping discrepancy. Coin flip for map 5. 2, we ping equalize, 1% chance of desyncs. But you have identical ping, both 110. Lakar is fine with both.
Yeah, of course he is. He doesn't care.
Okay. We're gonna alternate then. We'll do ABBA. Starts on Lack host, then Tommy host. Twice. The war drums are on, buddy. Let's do this.
I'm so excited for this. I've also been watching Tommy play a little bit, by the way.
Ah. Tommy's an interesting personality. He also grinded hard.
Yeah. He got upset a little bit more how I would have gotten upset. Like, he fell in my patterns, you know? I enjoyed that.
Look at him, he's amping himself up. Okay, quick background on both players. Lakari has played Dota 2. He is immortal in Dota 2. He also plays a lot of gacha games with cute waifus. It's kind of his background. Okay, webcams are flipped. Good. So he has strategy game background, but he's kind of new to RTS. Very, very new to RTS. And that's his background. And then I met him through the World of Warcraft event that Sodapappen and Miskiff put up. OnlyFangs Season 2. And that's how I got the idea to invite him for this event. Tommy K plays Hearts of Iron 4, which I don't even know if it's a turn-based or real-time strategy game. As far as I know, it's a real-time strategy game, but with pausing. And it feels a lot slower burn. There's like spreadsheets. There's lots of settings and tech trees and whatnot, and you kind of play over the map of Europe and whatnot. Grand strategy, real time with tons of micro and pause. Okay. And Tommy's origin story when it comes to, let's say, esports. He played an esports event, I believe StarCraft 2, long time ago. Showed up, forgot his equipment, had to borrow from the event, was uncomfortable with it, and forgot his hotkeys or something. So he didn't have his normal hotkey set up. So it was a complete disaster. And he approached me for wanting to play in the next event if I ever do another one. Because he kind of wants to do a do-over, a makeover of what he once experienced. This is his redemption arc. But he's been getting equal points passionate and frustrated during his Warcraft 3 grind over the last 3 weeks. So it's definitely a mixed bag. Very emotional player. Can go on massive win streak tears and loss streak. And I would say it's very similar for Lakari. They both tilted a lot, but they're also very passionate about it. And they have built up this love-hate, or let's say passion-frustration experience with the game.
Yeah, it's what I noticed as well. It was very fun. Very entertaining to watch these guys play.
Yeah. It's like Lakari's going to be opening up with a Keeper of the Grove. That's very interesting. I didn't think he would be going with Keeper against Human. I literally have not seen him play Keeper against Human at all. It was Warden every single game. Keeper against Orc, yes, but not against Human. He's been holding out secret builds. Interesting.
Yeah, it's keeping us on our toes as well, making sure that we pay attention to every move he makes. And he can follow up with any hero as well, except the Demon Hunter. Because the Demon Hunter is not a cute waifu. But we can see a Naga, we can see a Warden, we can see a Priestess of the Moon. I think I've seen him play a lot of Keeper of the Grove into Priestess of the Moon, so I'm kind of excited for that. Huge focus usually on Huntress as well, going into the mid game, often just bumping units from 2-3 Ancient of Wars. And then kind of taking it from there. Later on, sometimes with the bears. Yeah, I've been studying this guy big time.
He definitely likes Huntresses and Priestess of the Moon. He had 4 treants recently. 1 died, 1 got ensnared, 2 timed out. So he's going to farm this. I think that Wisp is going to get ensnared by the Trapper. No, it's not. It arrived in time before the cooldown. Bam! 3-minute, 23-second expansion. But the Archer's getting hit by the Ogre Magi. Has to pull it back. This is a tough camp. I can see him take a lot of damage here. Meanwhile, Tommy K, none the wiser. He's just creeping up his Archmage to level 3. And he's doing the thing with the Militia where you creep in absence of the AM. You get your level 3 and then you start pushing. This could be big, Harstem.
Yeah, this doesn't look like Lakari's gonna need to suck his Moonwells dry completely, and his Tree of Life most likely is gonna get cancelled here if Tommy decides to actually go here. Level 3 means he's gonna have level 2 elementals. I mean, this will, if he doesn't lose any archers here, honestly, I'd be happy for him.
Yeah. It's level 3 Archmage at minute 4:05. That is insane. No other race that can do this that fast. Maybe Night Elf with double Ancient of War set up. So Tree of Life getting attacked, the later you cancel it, the more money you lose. Actually, it's not like other RTS where there's a fixed rate. There's a diminishment. There's a diminishment the more damage you've taken. So it gets about maybe 250 gold back from the... maybe less, 200 gold back from the 320 investment or so. Lakari's on a delayed tech because of it. Has a Keeper level 2.6 and 5 archers. The optimal play here is actually, I think, entangling Water Elemental, since it's the biggest threat. And it was freshly summoned in your face. Wow! Use a Scroll of the Beast instantly, just to have more damage. Surround by Tommy!
That's an instant TP here, no?
Yeah, should have been faster.
Yeah, it should have really been faster. There's a little bit of juice in some of the Moonwell still, but it's going to be hard. This Fat Tree is not going to hit because it's stacking into the Tree of Ages over here. Can we get a Wisp Detonate on 2 of those elementals? That would be big. It's going to put him into level 3 instantly. Is he going to go level 2 Entangle then?
Yeah, should be. And
nice.
He's got the level 2 Entangle. Did it on a healthy Footman as well. That was really good. The triple Wisp was so important. And he got all 3. FUCCBO. Alright, fuck it. Fuckboy69. aka Tommy K. He's down to no mana and no water elementals. Was a really good pressure initially, but Lakari has survived for now. Did lose a good chunk of wisps there, Hurston.
Yeah, that sucks for him, but he actually has quite a bit of lumber still in the bank, and I think he's planning on re-expanding. Tommy here wants to go for another attack, and he's gonna come in right as Lakari moved out. Lakari's not gonna be happy with that, as he's gonna move back with his 6 archers and his Keeper of the Grove. Ancient of Wonders will get cancelled, at least I hope it will get cancelled. Wow. Yes, nice. Good response times here out of Lakari, honestly.
No Hunter's Hall for Lakari. He is re-expanding. This one might fly under the radar. Surely you wouldn't be so ambitious to expand again while I'm actively attacking you.
Yeah, it's kind of a wild move, but I love it because of that. And ooh, we're also getting the archer range. Oh, he's been playing some Hippogriff Rider stuff as well, no?
Against rifles, though? I mean, I guess you could if you entangle well and you keep priest count low.
Theoretically possible.
You can tell somehow. You're really good at reading people, Arstem. You can tell that I don't really believe in it.
Yeah, well, I know the stats on the Hippogriff Rider, and I know you've played this game a lot, so it would be unlikely. This rifle entangles are the correct play here, I think. Does need to be careful that the Keeper of the Grove doesn't get cleared. Attacks the other rifle with his archers. The target fire here is very good.
Yep.
Wow, this was really nice play. Good deny there out of Tommy as well. Can he deny this other footman too? No, he can't. Archers are going to continue fighting here, shooting down at water elemental. We're going to use the entangle on the high health footman. Lakari's playing a good game, but needs to be careful because Mr. Stormbolt is here and he's going to clear a couple of these archers. It's also the end of the night. That means that the Moonwells will not be regenerating any more juice. That's going to be the end of the healing party that Lakari has been having in his main base.
And he's not dropping dependent of energy before healing. That's going to cost him a lot of extra Moonwell juice. He's just right-clicking. Even though there is time to do this, he does know this trick, but he tends to forget. As the stress goes up on players, people always start making more mistakes. He goes in with the Alchemist second. He's basically taken a build which is meant to be played against against Orc. And he's saying, why not do this against Human as well? Keeper Alchemist. He doesn't like bears as much, thinks bear control is a bit tougher. And he's just going to go archers and huntresses with, I assume, eventually the Moonglaive upgrade.
Yeah, Moonglaive upgrade. He'll probably add another Tree of Life at some point. Oh, it would have been lovely if he had walked through to the middle of the map and gotten this creep check, because that would have been painful. Losing one or two priests here. I'm not entirely sure if Tommy would have been capable of fighting. As there's quite a few archers, there's 2 entangles available as well, and we have a very healthy alchemist. Now Lakari is going to maybe jack this the moment it's done. And what did we get? Book of the Dead. Oh, it's not the greatest item, but could be useful still.
A Wisp will instant remove it. Entangle goes on the priest. Alchemist immediately gets Stormbolt level 1. There's a Book of the Dead, can be used as a surround as well. Next Stormbolt should be available now. He's going to cast it on the Huntress. Water Elemental gets entangled, but the Dispel removes it instantly. Nice job by Tommy K.
Yeah, this is not looking that great for Lakari over here. Might actually end up losing this Alchemist as well. A little bit of HP left. Archmage needs to hit it one more time. Is he going to run it into the creeps? Does not get the deny with the creeps. Was very close though. Cool play. He's aware of a lot of the tricks. I mean, he has a lot of experience, but still, I'm very impressed by the level of all of these gamers so far today.
Yeah, agree. That was a cute try there. Moonglaive upgrade is finished. That means that Huntresses now have heavy armor. This is from a recent patch from 2 days ago that has given Huntress the ability to stand against a little bit more equal footing against Riflemen and Water Elementals. However, this is still a fight against the odds. Moonwells are empty. There is no shop. There's no second hero. Hero levels for Tommy K are better. Tommy K is doing really good attack here, and I think he can close it out here. He didn't sound confident leading into this event. The way you hear him talk on stream, it would be like as if every other player in the event is better. But when it comes down to it, what a nice clean execution. Early pressure, continuous pressure, strong creeping, good build order, and nice hero control. Probably sees him to get the first victory here in this best of 5.
Yeah, it's looking very good as he builds an Arcane Vault. Yeah, one of the things that impressed me the most in this game is actually just the first 4 minutes and 10 seconds, like the creeping pattern and the execution of it. The solo militia creep to get the level 3 while running across the map to deny a potential Tree of Life. I think all was just extremely clean here out of Tommy. And if he has a couple of setups like this on different maps as well, Lakari might be in for a world of trouble.
Keeper of the Grove running away on his 4 legs from the short dwarf with no boots, but he stopped moving. Mountain King gets in close, gets one hammer strike. There's an entangle. Stormbolt in 2. 1, but he's out of range. Can the footman do a block? Gets one auto attack. Another footman is sent in. A rifleman gets sent in. Keeper of the Grove trying to run away. Is there going to be a block with the footman? Block! 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 And he kills him! Doesn't even need Stormbolt!
GG gets called as game 1 goes to Fuckboy69.
Tommy K with his inaugural victory in an esports event, possibly ever. I mean, I don't know if he's done the equivalent of like an esports tournament in Hearts of Iron 4. I don't know his background well enough. But in a Blizzard RTS, in his do-over after his StarCraft 2 event, this is a 100% win rate for him right now in Blizzard RTS esports.
Yeah, true gamer. And as you said, he was when I was watching him, he was often looking, pretty upset about everything.
Why did you order 20 gallons of hot sauce?
Honey, everything okay?
My friends are having a sleepover without me.
We're sleepover experts. Pizza?
No.
Cocoa. Cocoa's good. Skincare? I think I can't go wrong.
Ice cream, please.
Why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low tolerance, cause they don't even know what the problem is. It's me.
You're not listening, okay? Look, Pinky. Sorry. Look, I am 12 minutes away from the office. I am walking here as fast as I can. Look, what do you want me to... My bad.
Whoa. My car just saved a guy. That was crazy. Yeah, no. I'm absolutely not going on another date with him. He wore flip-flops on a first date.
So if you don't feel comfortable in the versus human matchup and you feel good against orc and you have a certain build that you like against them, I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea to do it like that.
Yeah, makes sense. I like that mindset a lot because look at that Tommy K doing a little bit of boxing. He's going completely mad. No, wrong word maybe to use. He's going completely... It's so cool. He just got up and was airboxing. They're both ready. Let's delay them no more. The ping-wise, I have to change the ping, let's see, to this. Is it EU West? EU Northwest? EU Northwest? EU Central? EU West? EU West. Alright, here we go. They're ready. Sick. He's locked in. Alright. But yeah, Lakari seems a little not very... I think Lakari said Tommy K was the opponent he wanted to face the least. Because even though Sing Sing might be a higher MMR right now, Tommy K has the most aggressive style with that Archmage level 3 rush. And that's where Lakari puckers up the most against that early attack from that Archmage. It doesn't give him time to find his footing pretty much.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I feel like if Lakari would be left alone just for like another minute or so, I do believe that Tommy would have been in some trouble, right? You have a level 3 Keeper of the Grove. Yep. You're going to have an expansion that's going to be up as well. Like, that is not a great look.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Just looking at Lakari, you see a hardworking player that has gone from not knowing a lot about RTS to really getting the hang of Warcraft 3. He loves the game, even if he's sometimes frustrated. But his early game and his resilience against early rushes is his weakest point, for sure. Like, just the precision of micro. Actually, I feel like he handled that micro really well initially on the first Archmage attack. With the entangle prioritization, the rifle focus, the footman and everything. But his macro got really messed up. He didn't have the Hunter's Hole. He ended up going Mass Archers. The choice of going Alchemist second instead of something more stable like Demon Hunter second. But yeah, if he had had the expansion, it would have been great. He's greedy. Tommy K's not letting him get away with it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see a Warden first here. And now, for the people that are not aware, usually Warden first is played solo for quite a while, right? In Elf versus Human. Because you really want to get high XP on that.
Yes.
Get the Fan of Knives. Lakari doesn't play it like that. I've often seen Lakari just add a Naga the moment his tier 2 finishes up. which is a combination I personally hadn't seen a whole lot before. But he seems to be keen on the Naga in general. I'm curious to see what he's gonna do with the Warden.
He's done one heroing, he's done second hero.
Bats. Stop killing my bats.
After the Warden can be Pit Lord, Naga, or Alchemist, or Panda sometimes. Sometimes Demon Hunter as well. I think Naga is kind of the easiest and the most stable. Akari gets level 1.8. You can kind of see that his flow isn't quite 100% the same. He's thinking about where to creep next. The Turtle 4, I believe, is his next usual camp. Whereas Tommy K in the top left gets, in my opinion, the best item you can get. The two best items human wants to get is Lionhorn of Stormwind. That gives bonus 1.5 armor, aka 9% physical effective health on every single army that you have in an area around the Archmage. The other item being Robe of the Magi plus 6 intelligence. And he gets that devotion, it's sick. He's teching, not creeping quite to the same. Actually, he is. He's creeping as fast as he did in the previous game. I don't think this is level 3. It might be level 2.99. But a very early attack again. This time he's heading over at 320, Harstem. In the previous game, it was more like 340, 350 that he was heading over.
Yeah, he hit level 3 at 405 last time. So this is really quick, but it's not going to be with level 2 elementals. Also,
it is 337. That's so broken. That's so broken.
That's uber busted.
Yeah.
What can you even do against this? A bit of a mistake, I think, is focusing the hero here with your Shadow Strike. Majority of the time, I prefer using Shadow Strike if I can angle on the foodies rather than going for a potential hero. Majority of the time, you're not really gonna get it, right? And it deals less damage.
Yeah. 30% less damage. Both footmen get away. That's a deny. This should be a triple detonate on water elementals. It's the best way to get some XP and to reduce the DPS and threat. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good. But Warden AFK, Archer AFK in the meantime. Not too bad though. Lakari gets a good chunk of experience from that. There's a footman here as well. He's going to be level 2.7. Tommy K is going to send most of his footmen home. I think this is a much better start for Lakari than last game.
Yeah, much better start. Do we have an Arcane Vault? No, it's starting just now. So this Archmage taking this much damage actually is kind of frustrating. It doesn't have a lot of mana available anymore either, so an Elemental is still a little bit away. Lakari, is he gonna take a Boots of Speed here?
Yeah, Boots, Staff probably. He only has money for one, so he has to pick. So I guess it's gonna be Boots, so he can... Oh, okay. He sold TP. He sold Town Portal and Wild Circuit of Mobility, so full stats, interesting. Does not pick his second ability yet. He's currently at Shadow Strike only. This is a good practice for Warden players, because Blink is the one you don't want, but might be forced to use to get out of a surround. Fan is the one you want, but you don't want to use it at level 1 yet, because it's trash at level 1. So first, you see if you can get level 3, then you see in that situation, what's the skill you level up? Double Fan, Double Strike.
Scammed.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. He's dropping both the items right now to heal up. He's not quite level 3 yet. He's 2 XP away. This is a really bad move out, I think, for Tommy. He's not going to be capable of achieving anything here whatsoever and might just give his opponent level 3 while not really getting anything for himself. He had such an efficient first 3.5 minutes, but the minutes after that have been anything but efficient.
Oh, denied. That was really important for both players. Good job, Tommy. What do you think Tommy should have done instead? Instead of going all the way back home, regen, and then all the way back in again?
Probably should have just gone for a creep somewhere. Whether it's going to be his own expansion or a green one nearby, just do something that gets you up. Once again, he's going to go across the map. This time though, he might actually achieve something, as the Ancient of Wars have just started. If you can get a cancel on those, it's really frustrating for the elf.
Well, Lakari can just TP and... Hold on. Can he?
Yeah, that's the downside of selling your TP for some extra stats. He's gonna pick up a potion of greater healing, gets level 3 as well. He wants to go for double wisp detonates, but maybe not the brightest play right now. Some good control there though on these wisps. Second Ancient of Lore is being targeted down as well. We do get the double detonate. Ancient of War is moving back home for some extra defense. Ooh, it's gonna go for the Archmage. I much would have preferred going for the units here once more.
Great detonate though. All three. Oh no, his archers were A-moving on the creeps. He never brought them home. That's so sloppy.
That spell isn't ready.
The detonates were good. He did a triple detonate on all water elementals, Mountain King and the Archmage, so there aren't as many storm bolts. He has greater heal, so I don't think he's gonna die unless he doesn't use it in 3, 2, 1. Greater heal. He's just gonna die. That's insane. Wait. The reposition from Tommy, he lost a little bit of DPS, so he doesn't get the kill. That's huge.
He didn't scale, did he, on the Warden?
You're right. He has 2 skill points unpicked. He's doing level 1 Shadow Strikes on level 3 Warden.
This is the 4th level 1 Shadow Strike he's done already.
Yep. And Tommy K is killing all of his own units. Yeah, he killed his own rifle too.
Oh Lord. Tommy is on leash right now. He's playing very well. Still no skill points being added onto those. That's the 5th Shadow Strike. Just on level 1. A huge blunder, honestly. Ancient Protector going down. Do we have an Ancient of Wonders? Yeah, we have it in the back. That is really helpful. I'd love to see a Moonstone over here for a bit. Maybe just get a potion going as well. And please just use the skill points. Okay, there we go. He's getting Blink and he's getting level 2 Shadow Strike. But if he had that earlier, that would have been freaking huge for him.
No cancel on the Ancient of War. No cancel on the Ancient Protector. These are insanely huge losses. Likari's down to 15 population. He really messed up a lot of things really bigly. This would have been a very possible hold if he just used his abilities, made some wisps and so on. But yeah, Tommy K definitely deserves this. He made some mistakes, but not as many as Likari. Another lore without a cancel. This is very weird. Blunder is played on Likari. I think maybe.
Yeah, he was busy focusing on the peasants with his Fire Lord and Warden combination in the middle of the map.
Yep. I think Likari is feeling the nerves. He looks very tense, looked tense leading into the series as well. Comes back with his Warden. Kept trying to blink over to the shop, but he has to dodge the bolt. He blinks over the Moonwall line. There's a Stormbolt on the Fire Lord, which is surrounded. Fire Lord level 1 is gonna die, summons one more Lava Spawn. Mana Stone, Moonstone purchased for the Warden. There's 1 Archer left.
Such as trash.
Yeah, it's looking rough. Lore has finally finished up, but there's no tier 3. What are you going to build? Like 2 drives against 5 rifles? It's not going to be a great situation to find yourself in. I really think not having the skill points in that Warden is probably what hurt him the most. He would have been capable of killing quite a few extra units there otherwise. Now he's going to get another rifle kill. This Ancient of War is putting in a lot of work, by the way. Holy crap.
Tommy K is insanely on point. He killed so many of his own units, and even the one that he didn't just get, he tried it. He is playing some really tight Warcraft 3. He's had more denies than anyone else. And that's a Warden kill. That's a Warden kill. Fantastic. Tommy K just dominated Likari from start to end. Another upset to the MMR expectations so far. Or at least, well, it's not entirely true. Tommy K regained some MMR, I see. For some period of time, Likari with 1447 was over Tommy, but Tommy regained it recently. He's really showing up on match day, which is great to see because his confidence was not always very high. We also had a show match last night, Likari against Tyler 1. Tyler, who peaked at 1560 MMR and was at 1500.
Mickey D's fries are precious gold. Don't let anybody come in between you and the ones at the bottom of the bag. They are not up for grabs. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Introducing new Oroxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription. Oroxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Oroxon ED Treatment Gel.
Broccoli, eh? Gotta eat them greens.
Come on, broccoli. What's the difference with green on Price Picks?
Huh?
Price Picks is giving you $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, that's quick 50.
That's a lot of cheddar.
It's not cheddar, it's quiche.
Download the app and play $5 to get $50 instantly with code TEAM. Prize Picks. Run your game.
That's still recharge. Hey, let's go somewhere fun.
Let's see where Triple M can take us. Let's go get stuck in the sand. Let's go sleep under the stars. Let's go for dinner in the shower. No kids. And let's go stay at a hotel for less. Okay, let's bring the kids. But first, let's get this first.
With 24/7 roadside assistance, trip planning, hotel discounts, and more, you're always ready to go. AAA, for membership to go.
I told y'all to run now. Come on now.
Hey guys, what are you guys doing? How'd you do
5
that?
healths.
Looks complicated.
Oh, it ain't that hard. Joe, tell it. Man.
It's easy. Pick more or less on at least 2 players, enter your lineup, and lock in for the game.
I could have told you. I could have told her.
Download the PrizePicks app today. Enter $5 and get $50 instantly with code TEAM. PrizePicks.
Yeah.
Run your game.
Just have to kill them.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. I was gonna let that be.
You're not listening, okay? Look. Thank you. Sorry. Look, I am 12 minutes away from the office. I am walking here as fast as I can. What do you want me to do? My bad.
Whoa. My car just saved a guy. That was crazy. Yeah, no. I'm absolutely not going on another date with him. He wore flip-flops on a first date.
The player. I mean, you're 2 weeks into practice. Do you really have time to spend hours and hours analyzing your specific opponent you might face? Not really. You need to work on your own level up, right? Your own foundational skill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Very, very tough. Gotta be picking Hammerfall. It's also the one thing that really surprises me is that they actually have good creep routes, or at least somewhat normal looking creep routes on every single map. Like, there's so many freaking maps in this game. And I remember when I started, like, having a different creep route in every single matchup in, like, was it like 10 maps or something like that? Feels legit impossible to do.
Yeah. You see that in some of them. They have 200 games and they're like, how does this map work?
Where does my opponent spawn again?
Yeah.
That's fair as well.
It's too far away. Now get right up. The snow isn't ready yet.
Alright. Let's do a 5-minute break after this for some food. But for now. Score. Player swap. Score swap. 2-0 for Tommy. Here we go. Alright.
This is a tough map, by the way. I always felt like it was hard to get good creeps going. But Lakari seems to have a plan. Look at where that Ancient of War is positioned. It's between the orange spot and the gold. So I believe his plan is going to be to first clear the orange, then maybe build another archer, walk over to the gold, get that fast expansion. Because once he gets the fast expansion going, he seems in charge. He gets his Huntress pumping from AOWs, gets a bunch of archers out, and he's ready to go. But without that second base, he seems to be struggling for footing a little bit.
Yeah, true. And I think you might be right with that, or he might even do it on one archer and walk straight to the expansion. I think it's better with 2, and then you take the green camp underneath your base, make that second archer, and then uproot again. Take the expo, but it could be either variant. It's going to be keep of the row first, once again, and so now, emerging pattern is that Tommy is going to do this. So, Archmage 3 rush, seems like he figured out how to get fast AM3 on every map, and then uses that against his opponent. At the higher
Good luck
level,
on this map though, no? What the hell are you gonna do here?
You can footman leash pool the right side expo, which gives 2.2. And you fall back to maybe the orange camp below your base. You also put the green one. I think that's the 3.
That is very tricky though. That's truly an advanced move, but I don't know. Maybe it is possible. We'll see. So far, he's actually going to go straight to his expansion here right away. The Kobold Taskmaster, level 4 Berserker as well. Meanwhile, see Lakari creeping his orange spot, doing an okay job at it. AOW is tanking almost everything. Trends are dealing quite a bit of damage. You think he's gonna expand here, Tommy?
Yes, I think so, and I think Lakari is as well. He's showing a new build this time. He's doing a pre-tier 2 Hunter's Hold. So there's going to be some Huntresses. He could combine that with an expansion. Ancient of War is going to root to probably make that Archer, do a bit of creeping. Okay, Tommy is not expanding. Tommy has an interesting relationship to expand. Basically, if you watch his stream, every single game he says, I want to expand. And then 99% of the game he doesn't do it. And one of the recurring themes is, I want to expand, but I never know when. So he actually ends up never doing it, which is very similar to me and asking girls out in high school.
You know it should be done at some point, but not today.
Not today. I don't know how, don't know when. I know it's good. Leads to good things, but just doesn't happen. He's scared. I get it.
Maybe 3 more games of Warcraft, we'll try again.
Let's get a little better first. Need to work on my resume.
Exactly. Ooh. It's a nice little creeping pattern here out of Tommy. He's going to go to the orange here. Has started his own key.
Cut out. Audio cut out.
It's not optimal.
Turn here out of Tommy. He's going to go to the orange here. Has started his own.
You okay, Roltic?
I told you, man. Marco Polo. He's exploring new terrain over here. He's actually going to get a pretty decent fight in the middle of the map. Unless there's going to be these nasty water elementals with their piercing damage. Ooh, good entangle on the water elemental. Very good decision making once again.
The reason Harstem is excited, and I am too, quietly, is because it's optimal, as it's the largest threat against Huntress. You're not doing it to kill him, but you're doing it to neuter it. We both like that he made that decision, because most likely nobody told him, and he's figuring it out.
Yeah. By the way, there is a crystal ball available for Tommy, and he hasn't used it on the Shadow Melt Archer in the back. That is the second deny on a Footman, by the way, here.
Tommy's insane. He's cracked. He's actually cracked.
If this Footman on the other side of the map walks into the Ancient of War right now, that would be sick. Or if he attacks a creep. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. Tommy!
No, XP was granted. But if he doesn't Shadow Melt the Huntress, it dies. Oh, he moved it again, it died! Tommy is getting the most out of every single situation! He's actually insane! Double Footman deny, and his Huntress with 1 HP kills a Huntress with 30%. It couldn't be any worse for Lakari. But Tommy, smiling from ear to ear under that beard. Can't see it, but it's happening.
You know it's there somewhere.
It's there.
It's a green.
Okay, at least we're gonna see Lakari. Is he gonna get this elemental before it expires? If it expires before the XP goes to Lakari, that has to be legit the worst interaction that could have happened. Oh my god.
No expression on his face, no esports head shake, so he's not quite thrown in the towel yet, but that was definitely a bad interaction for Lakari. Second Ancient of War. It's gonna keep his expansion, which doesn't even give him level 3.
What?
If he had had a normal tech timing, he would get 15% bonus XP for being tier 2. And it would be level 3, but my estimation is it won't be. Actually, it's irrelevant. Tommy K is here to interrupt the creep camp. Nice aggression.
Yeah, 1 trend kill, 1 deny by a creep. Ooh, bit of an ensnare there on a rifle, man. Rifles have +1 already, by the way, but rifles are good against Huntress, probably not good enough to win a battle with 2 against 4, especially if the Kobold Taskmaster keeps bashing the rifle in the back as well. And this actually was a pretty decent trade here right now for Lakari. Elemental gets denied. It's really well done. Tommy's playing some phenomenal Warcraft 3.
Another deny. And you just know he's gonna have it too, because he's been so on point.
Yeah.
And there's the miss micro by Lakari. That Huntress could have just ran away. Another Huntress getting attacked. It's going to Shadow Melt. There is still that crystal ball. Another Huntress going down. These trades are not good for Lakari. He has no mana. He's fighting into water elementals. He's going to town portal out, but he will still lose the Huntress because he's not hiding it.
Archmage shot still flying across the map.
I feel like
That's
we've
gonna hit
seen
the other hunters.
the over-performance from Viper, comparing his practice and the result. I think from Lakari right now, we're seeing the underperformance. It's match day stress, match day performance. It's tough. And I think Tommy K is also rising to the occasion.
Yeah, he's actually playing very well. He's absolutely locked in. And you said it already, is that he's a bit of a momentum-based person, perhaps. And after that first game, he started feeling it. And as I say that, he almost loses a rifle against the creep, but of course he doesn't, because everything goes perfect for Tommy over here. Lakari finally is going to hit level 3, but it is fairly late in the game. Archmages are almost level 4, Mountain King level 2. There's no second hero quite yet for Lakari, who's just pumping Huntress. Yeah, this is not looking great. Moonglaive is not even halfway done.
60 seconds upgrades. Another deny! Meine God. Tommy K. There's an entangle from the back. There is no dispel yet, so that's a guaranteed kill. Replenishment still stacking. The big block on the Huntress! Oh my God, little crispy bacon getting the Huntress block there as Lakari tries to chase a priest in vain. Great immaculate micro from Tommy K. Sending his priest back and falling behind his rifle line. Another Huntress goes down. There's the entangle that's not going to kill the rifle because it's being healed. A bash on the Huntress. The Huntress comes back in. Keeper goes melee, has no town portal. I think we're watching the beginning of the end here, Harston. Denied!
Yeah. This is not looking great. One more Huntress is gonna die as the Elementals are unleashed as well. Level 4 Archmage means level 2 Brilliance Aura. We're gonna have a new bolt available soon. And every bolt is gonna be a kill, or at least very close to a kill. As there's still 2 rifles, 2 Elementals. Good split on the Elementals as well. Already preempting the Wisp detonations. One detonation completely misses. One Wisp gets killed and the last one does manage to hit. 2 Hunters do come out at the same time. And we're going to get a little bit of target fire here on that one Priest. Rifle goes down as well due to the entangle. We have another 2 entangles remaining.
He denied it again. Oh, that's so sick. It was gonna die
some Moonwell juice
to the entangle for sure, but the Tommy case denies are insane. This keeper would have been level 4 if not for it. Gonna go for another rifle. There's one more Moonwell, like you said. What does Lakari have left?
Not yet.
It's too low. 8 I guess. Here comes the final entangle. Actually, one more entangle in the bank here for the keeper as 5 peasants show up. They're going to be building some towers. Ancient Protector about to finish. Do we have an Ancient of Wonders? No, we don't.
Damn!
Did not manage to reach the moon well. This doesn't look good for Lakari.
Seconds away from reaching the oasis of his Moonwell. He got taken out. Not a sip for you, says Tommy K. Not one sip as he stormbolts the keeper prior to reaching that destination. Towers right next to APs. The disrespect. Arcane Towers in his base as Mountain King with boots of speed is chasing the Huntresses. Tommy K. He's showing up so good here for match day.
You have done well, adventurer, and I thank you for your efforts.
Protector is gonna get targeted down. Keeper of the Grove is being revived, but there's no Moonwell juice available. It's about to turn night, but I'm not sure if Lakari can stay alive until that night hits, to be honest. You have a couple of low HP Huntresses, more rifles moving across the map. We have that sustain with the Priest. And Tommy K played really sick Warcraft today.
Yeah. Got that Arcane Tower coming up that will predate the Keeper's arrival. Lakari's final moments in the winner bracket. He's loath to give them up. The writing is on the wall already. 3-0. It's looking like it's gonna happen. Quite unexpected result. Tommy K was not happy about this matchup, actually. I was very worried about the Warden. Even invoked her wrath in game 2 in the pre-game lobby chat. Okay, it's time for Warden. And sure enough, it came out. One more Stormbolt flies on the Huntress.
6 to 7.
It begs the question, are Huntress just one big giant bait with their Moonglaive upgrade? What do you think, Harston?
9 to 10.
Perhaps.
10 to 11.
If that's what the story you want to run with, then I'm down for it. I'm not entirely sure how accurate it is, but I'm there with you. Probably bait.
Okay, it's not.
Alright.
They're good, but it was misplaced.
Definitely going east, west.
I mean, if you get 3-4 extra unit kills here in the early game, I really do believe it looks different. Like every single interaction that was You know, a bit like a coin flip always went Tommy's way.
True.
Like sometimes you just have these days where it just doesn't work out, and it felt like that was it for Lakari, and everything worked out for Tommy.
Let's sell everything else.
Holy shit, well played, GG. 3-0 to Tommy. Wow. Tommy K moves on to the semi-finals of that bracket.
Oh.
There we go. Very, very nice job. Let's take a quick look at that. At the brackets. Tommy K, 3-0 against Lakari. That means he'll face the winner of Loco versus Turin, which is what we're going to be watching next.
Let's sell... What are we selling?
Loco Turin is going to be Night Elf against Undead. That's our next one. Losers will meet each other as well, so Lakari will face the loser of Turin and Loco. Could be a Night Elf mirror in the lower bracket round 1. Could be if Loco outperforms expectations, since Turin is a little higher on that ladder. Could be sending Turin down the bracket to face double Night Elf in a row. We will see. We'll do a little post-game interview here as well.
It's all trashy stuff. I am going to get another macro.
Let's get Tommy K in here. He's still deafened, so he can't hear us.
Where is my... Oh.
Yo, sorry, there I am. What up?
Yo, Tommy, what happened to you? You look like a freaking monster. This is insane, dude.
First of all, nothing but love to Lakari, man. Lakari, dude, I would wake up at night and think of Lakari's... Oh, shit, my microphone, sorry. I would think of Lakari's one at night, and dude, I was out of my family today, and like, oh, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm scared of this guy. And Lakari, man, I hope you beat everyone in the lower bracket, and then we win the grand finals, buddy, man.
He's not here yet, but we'll be sure to pass on that sentiment.
But, damn.
Yeah, that was
interesting.
That was insane. You had more denies than all the other players together in all of the other series so far.
Yeah. Chat. The Vipers and the fucking, what's his name? Not the, Sing Sing. This is how you play, buddy. This is how you play. And now they're in trouble. These people are in trouble. I know you're watching. You're all in trouble,
your own
boys.
units.
Just kill your own unit, man. Harakiri. Sun Tzu stuff.
Yeah, sick, man. Really sick. Yo,
I'm gonna smash your boy, chat. I'm gonna smash your boy. Sorry. What's up?
The nights were fucking insane. You sure you don't play Dota?
I have 20,000 hours in Dota. Yeah.
What?
Okay, yeah.
10k Dota 1, 10k Dota 2.
Holy shit.
But I got banned for 25 years because I was too toxic to Russians.
Yo, what was your rank?
I'm so old. I played. There was no ranking yet. There was MMR pools. I was in the highest pool. My biggest achievement ever. I beat Ars out in middle. I remember that. But I'm so old, man. There was no rating yet. But then I got banned.
I see. So then, to switch to other games. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
GG's.
Like, man, don't give up, though, man, dude. You can do this in lower bracket, and we meet in the grand finals, bro. I think.
No, I'm not gonna give up, bro. You played out of your mind, actually. I was very impressed.
I think the thing between you and me is we're the most negative people. Like, if we lose, we go to a negative spiral, and that's, I think, what... I was in the positive spiral, you were in the negative spiral. But if you get the positive spiral, I think you can do this in the lower bracket.
No, I was chilling. Honestly, when it comes to competitive stuff, I don't really get upset. You played really fucking well, though. Like, I was super impressed with your play, actually.
Thank you, man.
When it comes to the tournaments, I lock in. I don't really get mad. I have to say you earned that win. Like, all three of them.
Let's start over. Maybe we meet again, bro.
Yeah, maybe. Eventually.
Cool. Harstem, any questions? I know you've recently discovered these two streamers coming to Warcraft 3. What is it like? Because you played when you were a kid. Harstem played when he was 14 years old. He's 2K MMR right now, so he's pretty qualified to play and to cast. But he discovered both of you because you started in Warcraft 3.
Yeah, it's been great. I'm a little bit starstruck. I'm a huge Lakari fan now. I discovered you 4 days ago, and I've been doing nothing but watching your VODs and been thoroughly enjoying it. So I'm sorry, Tommy, but I was kind of rooting for Lakari here.
Oh, don't worry. All good.
See we can go down
Nobody ever roots for gingers, man. I'm used to it.
But yeah, it's just been great seeing how skilled you guys are so quickly already. Like, it's actually very impressive. I think Warcraft 3 is a super difficult game, and yeah, the denies were freaking insane. The early game creeping pattern that you did, Tommy, was sick as well, especially the first 2 maps. It looked super clean. You hit level 3 so fast. And And then when it came to Lakari, I think a lot of the decision making, like when it comes to picking your entangles, which targets to go for, like it was honestly like it was really fun to watch.
Thank you. Yeah, I wish I could have done a little better. I feel like if I would have been able to get like some XP, things might have went a little different and not lose some huntresses. It just felt like everything kind of went wrong. If I could have like kept a lot of my huntresses alive, I would have been fine. But
I feel like Tommy K really outdid himself. It was very impressive. The denies, like I think human players hate everything more than anyone else. They even hate their own units so much that they kill their own. Every time we were Harstem and I would quietly be thinking like he should entangle the level 2 water elemental here, and then you did it. And so you had a lot of good prioritizations, but like you said, Tommy might be one of your hardest opponents since he's that aggressive. You don't get any breathing space. Unlucky matchup, but
I don't do well against aggressive. You literally matched me against my worst matchup, by the way.
Unlucky.
Like I do not do well.
How dare you, man?
At all.
but Tommy said the same thing. I went to his stream and I hear him complaining that he was put up against a Warden user and against Lakari, and it's my worst opponent to face. Sing Sing complained it's my worst opponent because I'm against Orc and this and that. So it's like either I'm the most evil Machiavellian orchestrator, or everyone just makes up an excuse for who they're playing against.
No, I don't like aggression, bro. That shit's hard to deal with.
Good luck.
Man, it's fun going to war mode though. I fucking miss that. Like going to competition. It's a thing everybody should do in life, man. It makes you grow up as a man, bro. I love that stuff.
Guys, good luck in your next round, both of you. Rooting for both of you, even though, of course, it's not possible to have everyone win. But it is how it is. It's competition. Thanks for joining the tourney.
True.
And
GG,
with that
boys.
first match, see you in the next.
Yeah, GG's.
Go get him, Loco. Go get him.
He called you Loco, but I think he meant Lakari.
No, I think he's talking about like the next, because Loco and
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Turner playing next, right?
Makes sense. Hey, Lakari, do you want to cast with me the next series?
Oh, I need a break after that, bro. I'm just gonna watch.
All right. Sounds good.
But I appreciate the offer.
Okay.
I'll cast in a bit, maybe. But
Okay. All right. Hey, good luck on the break.
Thank you.
Are you still
I
down for the
appreciate
2-on-2 later?
Yeah, I'm still down. I just need a little bit of a break. That was a very hard match. It was a very difficult opponent.
Yeah. Understand. All right. Good luck with that. See you soon, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yep.
Okay. Harstem, can I keep you in reserve? I'm going to see if there's because I
sure.
like to cycle. Oh, Red Panda wanted to cast? Perfect. I'll keep you in reserve.
Was a
but
pleasure.
Maybe tomorrow again. Thanks for joining. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. See ya. Bye bye.
See you, Harst. Okay, perfect. It looks like my mods are helping finding extra casters as well, which is wonderful. I'm gonna co-cast this one with Red Panda from the looks of it. And he's here, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. I was wondering why I hear you double.
Yo, what's up?
Hello there.
Hello. Yo.
Yeah, I just went for a walk with the dog, and now I'm fresh again. Got myself something to drink, and been enjoying the series so far.
Nice.
How do you like it?
Oh, it's been great. It's been great.
Right.
All of you worked so hard on improving your level, and it's so much fun to watch. I didn't think we'll be having an Orc mirror in the semis.
I also didn't expect Viper to win, no offense in that direction, but Sing Sing seemed so dominant, especially MMR-wise, and he never really dropped below the 1500,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah.
So, from the get-go, he was always a bit ahead, at least it seemed like.
Yep. Yeah, very impressive. Your series, did you focus a lot on counterplaying Tasteless, or did you just build on building upon your own strengths so far?
I think I watched 1 or 2 games this morning from Tasteless stream yesterday, but I mainly just focused on being safe, not overextending, because I tend to do that a lot, overstaying fights and forgetting invoke potion, heal scrolls and so on. So I really tried to never overextend, never go too deep into the undead base, and just keep it up, expand behind it, and take my advantage, and then try to win it in the long run.
Look pretty good, man. You've been doing insane grind these last 5 days.
Yeah.
I heard you had a pre-planned vacation.
Yeah, I did.
And you brought your laptop to play some clandestine Warcraft 3 off stream?
No, I got myself a PC setup where I played in the evenings, in the late night sessions for a couple of hours, but most of the time I wasn't really able to practice a lot.
Wow.
So I had about, I think, 5 days less than the other guys.
Yeah.
So I think I got as much practice in as Sing Sing. Because he started later.
You mentioned earlier that one of your big goals was to kick out the Viper. And now you're meeting him in semi soon, after the series we're casting now together.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I don't really know what his Orc vs Orc looks like, but I think we play a similar style, so I think we will see a lot of mirroring.
Literally or figuratively? Mirror image? Or do you mean like you're gonna do the same thing?
Maybe both.
Maybe both. All right.
At least not for me, the mirroring.
Keeping a secret. Cool. We are going to be casting together Loco versus Turin. Night Elf against Undead. Now, your experience level is probably mostly limited to Orc versus X. So, you don't know how the matchup looks like at all. It's like seeing a baby's eyes open for the first time and gazing upon the world.
I think you quoted me today when I was playing Undead today and said, "Ooh, what's that dragon he's building?" So yeah, my knowledge about a lot of units and especially heroes is very limited. I think I saw today another hero I never saw before. So yeah, I will see a lot of new stuff. Maybe you can explain some of the things to me, but
sure.
I think I get the gist of it because I know most of the units from my other matchups.
Yeah. Just ask away. Before we go into deeper analysis, I need to quickly grab some food. It's going to be 5 minutes. I don't know if you want to chat with the players or take your own break as well. I leave it up to you and the mods, but I need to
sure. Now we'll try to keep it rolling right now. Wait. Yeah. Kick W. That's right.
It's taking over chat.
I will try to join the lobby first, and then I will try to think about something to say, okay? Oh, okay, the lobby name changed. How have you guys been enjoying the tournament so far in Grubby's chat? Was it a blast? Were there any upsets for you? Have you anything to say at all? Great so far. Nice food. Holy shit, that looks delicious. Wait, what is he having? Didn't expect Viper to be that good. Same. And the worst thing for me is I was really looking forward to playing Sing Sing, because I think my Orc versus Human matchup this might be my best matchup right now, because I practice it a lot with my guide, my coach. And having Orc versus Orc now, I feel a bit under the... How do you say it? Under the wheels?
What's in it for me?
1300 to be stronger. But I think MMR is very deceptive in this tournament right now. Because I think we have a lot of players with low MMR, but that are winning a ton on that MMR level, so their overall skill is basically a lot higher than the opponents they meet. Same thing was really great matchup. Safe. What's your prediction for this matchup, chat? What do you think? Loco versus Turin. If we look at the stats, we have Loco, 91 wins, 42 losses. Basically, what's this win rate? 68% win rate right now, but barely scraping the 1300 MMR. And we have Turin, who's been really solid. If you look at the MMR curve, he's been grinding a ton. Not as much as Lakari, but I think no one beats him in that regard. And has been on the 1500 plus side for a long time right now. I think if we look on the stats rawly, we would say Turin is the clear favorite right now. But if we look at the matchups both have, we see Loco versus Undead has an overall win rate of 65%, and Turin has an 40% win rate against Night Elf. Wait. Night Elf is Turin's worst matchup by far. 11 to 18. Ooh. We might have might have a really interesting game on the line here. Maybe not enough Night Elves, this might be true. That's one thing I've been struggling lately with Undead. I never get Undeads. They don't spawn in my MMR range. I only get humans and orcs. What's happening? I'm taking over because Grubby is on a food break right now. He's going to take a couple of minutes to enjoy his food, and then he will be back. And we will be co-casting the match above me, Loco versus Turin. Loco's gem in SC2 chat, don't underestimate him. We really should underestimate Loco in terms of Blizzard RTS. I mean, Warcraft 3 is really, really different compared to most of other RTS. Especially most RTS we all come from. But we all here have, I think, at least some form of knowledge and expertise we can take over and try to mimic here in Warcraft. Do you fear the Lord of Pits? Who's that one again? I'm not joking. Who's Pit Lord again? Is it the guy, the big beetle? Oh no, it's okay, it's that guy. Chat, I'm really bad. Okay, the fat purple guy. Yeah, that's my knowledge of Warcraft 3 right now. I mainly try to remember each hero and each unit by the general form it has. So, for example, today I learned the spiders are called feats from Undead, if you didn't know that. Really, that's fucked up. So, let me take a look at the match. I'm observer, they are both ready. Yeah, I think Grubby will tell them when to start, and I will just try to kill the time. Until then, that's fucked up. I also want to include as much German in the coming up series as I can. So here and there I will sprinkle in some German words, for example, das war ein geiles Play, which translates to that was an awesome play. So bear with me, chat, bear with me. We plan to keep playing Warcraft 3 up to the tournament. Because most of the people probably don't know me or Bonjour. Bonjour is not one channel where only I stream, it's a channel group with multiple people. We are a company. And together with me is another guy that streams here regularly, and we do variety content. We come from RTS, especially StarCraft 2, esports, League of Legends, Counter-Strike and so on. But my main content is variety, so I don't really commit that much to single games, only for some periods of time. Which means, like now, the last couple of weeks I've been practicing Warcraft. And we have an upcoming event in the German streamer scene in Dark Souls 2 right now. So after Warcraft 3 on Sunday, I will be deep diving into Dark Souls because I'm practicing for a no-dev event. And yeah, so I will be dropping Warcraft 3 like a hot potato, but I will return. That's what I'm keen on.
You like the game?
I love it. Really, I've been really addicted to it lately. It's been my...
Get a load of this glorious morning in nature. Can you feel the energy? The verve, the giddy thrill at waking up and being alive and kicking. Luckily for you humans, Nature's Way put that feeling in a bottle. Multivitamins inspired by nature. Nature's Way.
You're not listening, okay? Look, Pinky. Sorry. Look, I am 12 minutes away from the office. I am walking here as fast as I can. What do you want me to do? My bad.
Whoa. My car just saved a guy. That was crazy. Yeah, no. I'm absolutely not going on another date with him. He wore flip-flops on a first date.
I was just there for a little bit of an content creator influencer tournament from Hand of Blood. That was happening also at the same time in the same location.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but it's really been a long time. I've been playing some Age of Mythology in the meantime, which remastered last year. And yesterday I played some Tempest Rising, which you also enjoyed, I think.
Yes, very fun. How did that go?
Was fun. Was also a little 2v2 action, free for all.
Nice.
And really enjoyed. I must say I'm always going back to RTS in every shape and form because it's just my heart beats for it in a special way.
Yeah.
So
same here.
With everything going on here right now, what do you think is the basic build we are gonna expect here from Tourney on the bottom left?
Turin. So he's going for Death Knight first. I've seen Turin do.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. How again?
The
Todesritter.
Yeah, the Todesritter.
That's right. I think that's what he plays against Night Elf. There's a lot of early expansions in Turin's playbook. I think he does that a lot. I know he likes Dreadlord Expo as well, but Expo against Night Elf is some of the hardest. Now that Huntresses are stronger, Night Elf is even better at killing early Expos. But Loco is a very standard Night Elf player. You look at Likari. Oh, Loco denied one of his creeps with the Ancient of War.
No.
Yep.
Oh, that's painful to watch.
It's the small one.
But happens to the best.
Yep. Yeah, I think Turin might just play Expo build. He has his Acolyte ready. He's sending his ghouls and skeletons and Death Knight there. A little low on ghoul right now. We'll start with creeping. And then I would guess Expo, but I don't know because he's a smart guy. I lost to him before in a Dune Spice War show match.
Does he come from that genre or kind of game, or were you both new?
He comes from Total War Warhammer 3, which is also a real-time strategy game with a turn-based overworld component. And then Dune Spice Wars is also kind of 4X together with RTS, so he definitely has that experience in real-time games. He also had some pre-existing Warcraft 3 experience, but it's very casual on Battle.net, so nothing like this. He's going to be reprising the Undead. His brethren of the Undead race, Tasteless, already down 0-3 against someone.
The poor guy.
Poor guy.
But we rejoice in the 2v2, and I think we still get along.
Nice. That was the idea with that too.
You know what was the craziest thing for me when watching Turin play? He's constantly yapping.
Yeah.
He never stops talking.
How is it possible?
Constantly casting his own games. I don't know, really. If you see Tommy, okay, he's complaining all the time, but most of the other guys are basically only focused on the game. Some one-syllable words come out, but that's it. And Turin is just constantly yapping. I don't know how he does it.
I don't know too. It has somehow become as natural to him as breathing, which is hard for me even sometimes during the game as well.
Yeah. But your natural is keeping your mouth open.
Yeah, because I need more air, because there's so much going on.
Yeah, exactly. Oxygen. And do you think he wants to... You said Turin probably wants to expand. Do you think he wants the expo to the top, where Loco is currently harassing from, or the bottom right?
It looks like it.
What's more...
It looks like it. Look at his inventory. He's got double sacrificial skull in his inventory, which allows him to instantly deploy an area of blight, which will create buildable terrain for undead. Loco played 2 weeks of standard Night Elf, just trying to get better. And then since the last 2 days, after the brackets got announced, he got coaching from Kevin, a German semi-pro player. And he started trying to deconstruct how to counterplay against early expansion. Be there early. stay there. Don't lose TP. Bring wisps. Remove skeletons. Check their inventory. If it's sacrificial skull, it means expansion, and so forth. And it seems like he's really taken those lessons to heart.
Yeah. I think Loco's been pretty solid, and especially I've said it to chat as well. I don't think the 1280 or something MMR don't reflect really his skill.
Yeah.
I think he's at least 1400.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. He has the highest win rate among all participants, which means his MMR is the most fake.
Yeah. Oh, Naga. Quick buy. Maybe good.
It's really cool how you can see everyone's different style and preference. Everyone is immediately good at something else. Tasteless, sick at surrounds. You, very aggressive, great unit control. You made your own build orders, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I was testing around and then got also a little bit of coaching from Francis.
But initially you did it yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is...
But that's the most fun in RTS for me, at least.
Yeah.
To figure something out and do your own twist. It's like your own recipe for cooking.
I love it. The funny thing is, you kind of need to understand the concept of the game, because you can make a recipe, but if you don't know what you're cooking, what's important, then it's tough. So you just looked at the game and you said, okay, I need heroes, therefore altar first, right? And then I need units. When does the money allow me to make one, right?
Yeah. When am I supply block? When do I need a burrow?
Right. Making a ziggurat on location, but not the follow-up gold mine, which is a tricky thing Undead sometimes do when their expansion didn't really materialize. They built the ziggurat, it becomes an option, but they're not really expanding, and they have a tech behind it. And that's kind of what he's doing now. No gold mine.
And Loco sees it.
Loco did excellent scouting. His scouting game improved a lot. You turn back the clock 4 days ago, Loco be like, I don't scout because I don't know what I'm seeing anyway. I don't know how to make sense of any of it. Now, he's used 4 wisp for scouting, and he keeps re-scouting. It's an insane transformation as a player.
I think that's his StarCraft 2 style also kicking in a lot, because StarCraft 2 information is everything, right?
Yeah, information is everything in StarCraft, but he had to kind of focus on so many new fundamentals that it can be hard to focus on it. Really nice handling by Loco. Sends its archers back, keeps his demon and Naga to try and kill ghouls, takes another look at the expansion. Turin is just reaching tier 2.
Turin got 2 archers on the way back.
Very nice. This is Death
the Dämonenjäger getting low.
Dämonenjäger getting attacked by the... I don't know what it's called in German.
I think that's one of the worst experiences I had. Starting with the game, where I faced level 10 Demon Hunter. It was dreadful.
It was so good. I was so glad to catch it live. You had 4 wyverns, 2 torrents, 80 population army.
80 supply, and he only had a Demon Hunter basically. He just wiped
one level 10 demon against level 5, 4, 3, 80 pop. You lost.
Yeah. Then I realized, okay, I shouldn't fight that.
You know how we used to call Demon Hunter back in the days? We used to call him Superman because you cannot take him down. Like he's too strong, he can kill everyone by himself.
I can imagine that. Oh, the gold mine is now taken for Turin, so expansion is on the way.
Okay.
Loco also creeping now his expansion, possibly.
Ooh. Have you faced any one of these?
What is that? What's a gargoyle? What's a gargoyle?
What's a gargoyle? Yep. Garks. Garks are an anti-air unit with a small anti-ground attack and very good anti-air. But I'm
like
sure
the bats for Orc, right?
Well, they're better against ground than bats. And they don't die when they explode. But they're a specialist at aerial superiority. But why would he make them? Loco doesn't have any air units.
Because he wants to harass and take out wisps?
Yep, that's generally the game plan. Wisp harass plus mass towers. The amount of focus and APM it requires to constantly deal with gargoyle harass is supposed to lead to the Night Elf becoming so AFK minded that they let the expansion with towers come up. Now Loco has been preparing roughly for an expansion. He tries to hit his 9-minute, 10-minute Master Claw bear timing, and he's ready to do it. And he would do it too, if he would be allowed to actually do it. But the Gargs are here attacking Wisp. He staffs his demon home, buys Orb of Venom, and damages the Gargs a bit. So I can now say the optimal play usually is to go take those towers down. It's 3 towers, but bears can take it down somewhat. But those wisps harass, that's really annoying.
That's super annoying. It's like Mutalist in StarCraft 2, so...
Yes.
You basically have to decide at some point, do I just base raid and go all in with my army? Or do I keep getting darted around?
Yep. Right, this is very scrappy by Turin. Loco knows he needs to do a timing. Sees the imposing visage of those 3 towers. Bear instantly gets tagged by the slow tower and by 2 spirit towers as well. Demon Hunter and a couple of archers are staying home. That means Naga and bears are alone as the Death Knight and Ghouls and the Gargs converge on Loco's army.
Oh, but you maybe can get 1 or 2 pickups with the slow.
Doesn't have Frost Arrow turned on right now on Naga, so it doesn't have the double slow, which stacks in Warcraft 3.
Ooh, it does.
Yep.
Scarlet Warrior.
Look at that, Temple of the Damned, getting Skeletal Mastery.
What's that?
Temple of the Damned allows you to produce necromancers.
Oh!
Have you faced necros?
Sounds nice. I have to see them to tell you actually.
They summon skeletons? Sound familiar?
Yeah, maybe.
I think maybe you didn't face them either. You said you know almost everything.
I might not have.
I think there's half of the units in the game you don't actually know.
My problem is I have rarely faced undead, actually. I have really few games against undead.
Ah.
So most of the units I haven't really seen.
Cool to see Loco apply in real time one of the tips that Kevin, his second coach, have given him, which is if you see multiple towers in the expansion, that means most likely the main does not have multiple towers. Simply attack the other base than where your instinct takes you. And he kills the temple, gets a mana burn, gets a forked lightning on the Lich as well, starting to take down shop, maybe graveyard. Turin has the expo, but not a lot of high quality units. And Loco is set up to maybe do a counter expansion. He's cleared it already, doesn't have the lumber right now. He's pushing over 50. It's kind of materializing as a one base all in.
And the gargoyles also got cleared mostly. Only 2 remain and 1 is almost dead. So Turin's greatest threat for Loco got annihilated, and he only has ghouls right now. And his heroes.
21 lumber, Red Panda. All those ghouls, they're both workers and they're army units as well.
He has 0 income basically.
0 lumber income. That means all he can make is ghouls. Somehow he found lumber to make a shop. I don't even know how.
Maybe he quick dropped some of the lumber they were carrying.
That might be it. Or maybe he had queued it up a while ago. Either way, he's going to get that shop. He wants to get Orb of Corruption. Loco, if he keeps up the pressure, he's going to be able to... Graveyard Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse is for the big guys, the abominations, right?
Yes, and obsidian statues, the healers.
They turn into the flying ones, right?
Yes, destroyers.
Yeah.
Those can be pretty good. Heads up their radar are pretty good against it, but they have their purposes. Supply even for the both of them. Lots of ghouls.
But Loco's getting his expansion right now also in the back of this attack.
Nice. Double graveyard for Turin. I'm not sure he knows or he's just planning redundancy for loss.
Excuse me?
Maybe he's planning redundancy, like he's planning to lose one. And that's why he's making 2 graveyards.
But the towers keep falling, and I don't think Turin... Do you think he can stop this push?
I don't think so. He doesn't have Ghoul Frenzy, which gives bonus attack speed and movement speed on ghouls. Makes them a lot scarier. He does have Orb of Corruption.
But the thing is, he can be kited infinitely. He has drives and also the Naga slow.
Yes.
So
and the
if
demon
ghouls get close, he just kites them.
Demon with Immolation in front, doing I don't know how much, 14 damage per second against all melee units. Loco is playing a very clean game here. His preparations really showed off.
And also he keeps recalling every bear that gets low. He's been losing almost nothing, I think, this entire game.
His staffs are so good.
Yeah, and Turin can't get out of his base. He's stuck at home with his ghouls.
Look at that.
He has no game plan right now, right?
You see that new building in Turin's base?
The Knochenhof?
The Knochenhof? Is that what it's called? Yes, the Knochenhof, the boneyard. It's gonna make ice dragons from there.
Oh, the wyverns. They got buffed in the recent patch, right?
The frostworms, yes, buff. More auto attack range. Nice TP on the Naga.
And AoE, right?
Is it more AoE? Oh my god, the bear! With 1 life! Yeah, they got buffed a little bit. I think they got better AoE against air or something. And then they have...
Yeah, air or ground, something like that.
Yeah, and then greater auto attack range as well. Loco, he had his TP scroll on Naga as well as his staff. This is how Night Elves should have it. But it took him a lot of effort to remember to put the items on the correct heroes during much of his practice. So you never know how it's going to go on tournament day, and he actually had it in the right spot, which is why he was able to save his Naga. Sometimes Loco's streaming times aligned with me being in the garden, and I would listen to it on the radio, and I would hear a fight start, and then seconds later the Naga would die. He's like, oops, had my TP on the wrong hero. Not this time.
What do you think is Turin's score right now? Delaying attacks and darting around until he gets an army that can actually fight?
I think he has to do a TP kill attack on the Tree of Life. He has to take that base away. But look at this. He doesn't get the vision to get away with it. He's going to go around the side. Turin is a very scrappy player. He's got Ghoul Frenzy. He's got 1 attack upgrade, working on 1 armor upgrade. He's going to take the orange camp. Funnily enough, Loco saw him and is still choosing to creep this camp. Now, this is a high value camp. But soon, you would expect Turin to go for the main and maybe try to surround the Tree of Eternity, maybe cycle around to get the Tree of Life at the expansion. Game is far from over.
So many ghouls.
Look, he wants to get the Tree of Life, cycles in. Loco has to instant run or instant TP. Once those ghouls get this around, oh, very quick reaction, instantly pull this wisp. That was very good reaction.
Also, Turin very quickly pulling back as danger's imminent, and maybe he can get some pick-off kills here on the ghouls, maybe even on the Lich. But decides to dart around on the left side with the Naga.
Ooh, wow.
Very nice movement. And if he keeps going left, he might be able to cut him off before he reaches his main.
Didn't want to get too out of position.
Or he could now pressure the expansion again, because Turin is very, very out of position.
True. I like that.
Keeps creeping on the bottom right. Yeah, and Loco just can free whale on the expansion right now. We have a scroll to TP.
And no Necropolis here. He would have to TP to his main, which doesn't even get him that much closer. Goes in with the Naga, trying to Fork Lightning the Acolytes, getting a little bit of block. There it is. Fork Lightning level 2. He killed 3 of the Acolytes, so whatever happens now, as long as he extracts himself from that tower line, he can have a fair fight against Turin. Turin poking from the back, but not committing. Very smart play.
Yeah, and he keeps trying to get his army up. Now we get an engagement. Naga getting nuked right now. Quick TP from Loco. And Turin buys himself some extra time.
Nicely done by Turin, though. He sent 1 ghoul to harass 1 Moonwell.
It's 2/3 down. Give him some time.
It's just 1 ghoul, and he lost no ghouls while Coil Novaing Naga out of orbit. Naga rebuyed TP again. Loco is rich, and he's clever to keep buying Town Portal. Got his bear upgrades coming in hot as well. 1 attack, getting 1 armor. Meanwhile, Turin is buying time, though. The cool thing about...
But Loco is getting the map, right?
Yes.
Now Red Camp as next target.
I analyzed one of Loco's games 1.5 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, when he was very new. And he played a pretty good game. But he didn't emphasize the creep camps at all. Because he saw it very much in like StarCraft terms. Get your hero level 3 or get your bear, and then you do a timing attack. And he would run across the map all the way from home and do an attack. And then he gets there and it's no longer very good. And he would run past red camps, orange camps and whatnot. And I told him, I was like, look, there's all these creeps here. This is the real value of Warcraft 3. And he took that to heart so much. Between every hit and run from Turin, he takes a camp. This time he took the red.
Yeah. Turin now with the first Frostworm.
Okay.
On field.
Think about
what's the scary number in terms of Frostworms? How many does Turin need to really be a big threat towards Loco?
It's a great
Or
question.
do you even mask them, or is it just 1 or 2 as a damage support in the pack?
I think the second thing you said, the latter. They're more of a support. You definitely can mask them in an FFA and 4-on-4. You might. Because he made them late, he doesn't have space for a lot of them in an 80 pop army. And the effect that they provide, which is a slow to someone's movement and attack speed, doesn't stack. So there's no added benefit of 5 worms attacking the demon or bear instead of 1. Having said that, they do deal very good damage to bears. So if it's bear killing you're after, there's no maximum amount. Looks like there's going to be a base trade. Loco is going to take that trade. He's going to probably aggressively TP. Yes, he is. How many ghouls will he get?
1 with the lightning. Can you get some hits off with the Dryads? TP from Turin. Very nice.
His ghouls are going to stay. His ghouls are going to stay.
Yeah. Ooh. How many are there? 6?
Do you know why that happened?
Yeah, because he was too far away from the teleporting hero.
No, they were right next to it. Ghouls
they were farming the wood.
Yes.
Oh.
Therefore,
I saw that in the game from Sing Sing, where also most of his workers were killed because they were mining gold and wood.
Yes, and were you you figured it out by yourself that like they stayed because the game wouldn't want you to TP out gold peasants that are mining?
Yeah, it's a smart mechanic, but in some cases it really hurts.
So here he was trying to run away to the tree line, hiding against the wall, and one of his control groups must have right-clicked the tree. You can see that there's a blackened tree which was cut by the ghouls. So they were classified as workers, and the game is like, all right, I'm not going to make you TP workers away. That would be grief. Loco went into high upkeep, and he's getting an Ancient of Wind as well. In the past, he would make Chimera Roost under such conditions, but now he's getting an Ancient of Wind because he's been taught by his coach Kevin that Druids of the Talon are a good counter to Destroyers, and I guess he's applying the same logic to Frostworms. But the mains have run out. So Loco is fortifying his position. He's getting 3 APs. He's getting Nature's Blessing. And he's just kind of trying to secure that third base while scouting for the third as well. And he's in position to defend here. Turin is going to try and blow up that tree and then TP out. Oh, this is a big play.
He might be able to focus it down, right?
Yep, I think so.
Repair comes in. Now TP. Very nice. How many goods are he going to lose? 2, 3.
Only 2.
It was okay.
It was very okay.
It's a nice trade-off.
TP and 2 ghouls for the tree. Now, Loco is making a tree in the top left, and he can move his main tree to the center location. So he doesn't...
you can walk those? It's like Terran moving his command center.
Or Mongols in AoE 4. Just
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Dude, there were so many games, so many pro games I played. 1v1 base, the entire game. Orc Night Elf, and then they uproot their tree, go to the new base, and then Orc is like, well, shit.
Really OP, right?
That's OP. But then usually what happens is, because they have to staff their units away, their hero, before you blow it up, they staff to the tree. Now it's not next to the Moonwells anymore.
Oh, and the units get killed off then. Or
Yes.
can get healed at least.
So you either take a fight on the Tree of Eternity, now staff is trash, or you attack them at their Moonwells when they're trying to defend their tree, and you just start killing their Moonwells.
It's out of position again, and maybe Turin might be able to nuke another base down. Frostworm's doing a lot of damage. Yeah, the base is cancelled.
Turin,
now
man.
Loco is only in 1 base.
Yep.
And Turin TPing out.
Oh, look at the Dryads in the bottom right.
Oh, they're killing all the workers, the acolytes.
He killed all 5 acolytes. Such a good job by Loco. He's an experienced RTS player, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that he's ever done this in Warcraft 3. At least I haven't seen it. But he figured it out. He's like, I can't just sit back and let you hit and run me.
Now both players on 1 base. In terms of mining, at least.
Necromancer is back on the field. 3 spells that the Necromancer brings. Skeletons.
Oh, yeah.
It's got an upgrade for them. He will summon 1 ranged, 1 melee skeleton instead of 2 melee. Costs 200 gold. Kind of overpriced. It's the one he got first. Normally you get something else first. They also have an upgrade that gives 70% bonus attack speed buff to an ally. But he doesn't have that upgrade. Yeah, it's really huge, but there's a -4 health degen.
Oh, okay.
Per second.
Now we are getting ourselves into a little bit of a fight in the turrets. Now, third base. Frostworm's doing a lot of damage, a lot of splash damage especially.
Holy crap, they're two-shotting the bears.
Yeah. The Todesritter is nuking single units. Frostworm's getting kited back.
Huge mana burn.
Frontline slowly dying for Loco.
Loco Naga gets level up. He actually split off a bear. He killed all the acolytes again during this.
Oh yeah. That's smart, but is it enough? He loses his whole army because I think the Frostworms will be the main problem, right?
It looks like it. There's also invulnerability potion on the Death Knight. Demon Hunter already used everything. There is still a staff on the Naga.
But the whole army is gonna get crushed.
Yep. My god.
Maybe 1-2 riots getting picked off? No.
The worms were insane. Turin is now
they're really good.
He's up a base. He killed every single bear. Now you do what? You play... Oh, well, almost every bear.
Oh my god, the damage is insane.
What an insane comeback. Loco had this game in the back, it felt like.
But I think that's part of the beauty of Warcraft 3.
Yes.
That's one of the main main lessons I had to learn. You don't need to take any fights at all if you are really persistent. You can just dart around, try to get some value out of run-bys and so on, and get yourself the army up first before trying to engage anything at all. And Turin has been showing how strong that can be. He had only Fiends and 2 heroes, and now look at his army.
Yep.
He's been able to crush the entire army of Loco, who was at what, 80? 90 supply?
80, 84, maybe 87, something like that. Turin himself, not quite. Those 2 worms never died. They took a lot of damage, but they never died. He had a lot of mana pots. He focused down those bears. Very well done by Turin. It's moments like that where Night Elf wants to have double staff so you can save more bears. You want to either not focus the worms at all or only focus them depending on the situation. You could argue it wasn't a great fight spot because it's on Blight, which means quadruple health regen for undead, or it's actually 8 times health regen compared to what an orc would normally get. Very strong.
That's why everyone says never fight in undead base, right?
Yes.
Together with the towers.
How do you know that rule?
Demon Hunter?
No, I mean the...
Level 10?
No, never fight in undead base, right? Demon Hunter's elf.
Just experience.
Yeah. You try and then you realize...
Dove a lot very deeply into the undead base. Never been very good. Because of the slow, right, from the towers. You can't really get surrounds. You block everyone blocks each other.
Yep. You know,
just
in the past, in Reign of Chaos, when the game first came out, there was no cooldown on healing pots, so you could buy like 4 heal pots and you could eat them one after the other. Imagine Demon Hunter with 4 heal pots.
Yeah.
Secondly,
disgusting.
You could not see the enemy inventory, so you had to guess how many he has.
That's toxic.
It's really toxic. Like, oh well, his demon is out of position. His army is 2 minutes away. I'll just start working on it. Heal pot, heal pot, heal pot, heal pot, invul, TP. Oh,
and then you also have the Mondbrunnen.
The Moonwells,
Okay. Turin getting in position to maybe try and focus on Loco's last mining base. What did he get? Wait, did he get anything in the shop? Oh, I don't think so. Has no money.
Invul pot on both heroes for Loco. No heal scrolls. He's got bears and dryads. Nice 2/2 upgrades. Actually getting 3/3. His final money is going to 3/3. While on 1 versus 2 bases. Which is interesting. I guess he is trying to expand
that
again.
decision?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I think I learned from you. Upgrades are not as linear than in StarCraft, right?
2/2 is good for this game stage. 3/3 would have been great if he did it before going to 84. If he stayed at 80 and then got 3/3 and then goes to 100, I love it. But going quickly over 80 and then staying there for a while, it means you never have money. That means you should put 3-3 out of your head. So you either try to get equal bases, or you try to go to 100 and fight. So his attack on Turin's base was with 84, 87, whatever. It was on Blight. Those are the problems. He would need to fight off Blight for a good fight. He would need to have 100 population.
Oh. The Fleischwagen, I never seen those before.
Not really a lot of call to make them against Orc, except if you face Necromancers. This is kind of a hidden combo, or let's say like a unusual combo, Necro Wagon. Take a look at the Fleischwagen, the Meat Wagon.
Yeah.
They automatically generate corpses inside over time. Those corpses, Blizzard coded this so nicely, so friendly to players. If you summon skeletons, it can only be done from corpses with the Necromancer, but it automatically understands that there should be given a command on the Meat Wagon to unload the corpses, and then you summon from them. So you can just stand next to the Meat Wagons with Necros, press animate,
and
spam.
Okay.
Instantly skeletons come out of the Meat Wagon. It's very well coded.
Looks so nice. Okay, Frostworm's trying to tear down the bears again. One Frostworm getting poked down, dying even. But the bears are slowly getting teared apart. Nice Frost.
No mana burns this fight on the undead heroes. There's a Coil Nova on the demon. Loco was too busy trying to piece apart how to handle this fight. There's
it's so much.
Yeah. The Meat Wagons are shooting his Dryads. There were Worms, there are Skeletons, there are Abominations, and 2 heroes with Coil Nova. Very complex fights for Loco.
It's just so messy, and maybe even Loco saw most of the units never in his games.
Yeah, probably. I mean, just like you, just like you, he probably didn't face a lot of undead players, right?
Yeah. I don't know where they're hiding, but it's not in our range.
I'm not facing undeads either at my bracket.
Maybe they are just not existent.
It's all humans and
dying
undeads.
Species.
Sorry, all humans and night elves.
And some orcs, at least.
I have not many orcs, but yeah, I see them. Will Demon 6 save this? He's not very close to Demon 6, and as strong as Demon 6 is, if he doesn't get his consecutive mana burns off on the Death Knight Lich, I think it's going to be tough, even for him. These Abominations have 3 armor upgrades. They have a damage reduction of 32%. It looks like this foe is beyond Loco in this game. Could try to farm some XP. Oh, no XP. Some gold from the Granite Column.
Turin killing his own acolytes.
But Master!
A player's forces are under attack.
The younglings.
Yep. He wants to stay under 80 population and still produce some units.
But the base is also mined out, right? So why keep the acolytes?
Yeah, true. He'll never need it again. Loco's now at 50. Turin's at 77. That's a big army gap. You can say, like, okay, Loco's at least making more money because he's at 50, but it will take a while to bridge the 30 pop gap. Remake Expo. Acolyte sees it in the top left. I think Loco is doing correct not to attack. It's up to Turin to attack here. I do think Turin will win the fight, but if Loco is ever going to have any chance at all, he needs to try and get Demon 6 and play off of his gold advantage in the top left.
What army would Loco need to even try and take this down?
6 hippos, 3 Kims, like Chimera, 6 wisps for the skeletons and necros, 3 bears, and you almost don't need dryads. So he's not at all.
Basically, his entire army is useless.
Yeah, he's not at all equipped for this.
Yeah. Oh, what are the clouds doing? Is it like poison?
Yep.
Damage over time?
Yep, 2 damage per second, undispellable.
Okay.
One worm goes down.
Yeah, TP going out for the Naga.
He's stuck.
I mean, that's a lot of damage, but Loco's army also suffered a lot. And does he have a heal scroll? No, I don't think so, right?
No, and Turin still has 2 heal scroll and a protection. He lost none, and he's well equipped to deal with the APs with those meat wagons. Sending the skeletons in. Oh, he's got the Frostworm upgrade.
They're freezed?
Yes, it's a high, expensive upgrade. You can freeze towers and they won't defend. Naga!
Oh, Naga! Dying. Oh, 7 in the chat. Oh, we have level 6 Todesritter.
Anime dead?
What?
Is he gonna use it?
I don't think so. Oh.
Looks like not so much. Oh, he's level 7 now.
And level 6 Lich. Loco taps out and Turing wins this one. I must say, Loco looked very, very strong in the early mid game. But Turing's decision making to just dart around and never at all try to engage were just the right call.
What would you tell Loco if you were his coach?
Keep it up, my little one. You can win this. And be careful of the Todesritter. He's very strong. And I think he just needs to be a little bit more confident and deny the expos of Turing, right? Because if Turing can't get his bases up that easily and keeps mining out everything, his whole wind gets taken out of the Segel.
Try not to let him get wind in the sail with that third base.
Yeah.
Turin's third base, his ghoul hit and run attacks, the TP flanks, the ghoul attacks was really good. He also got his attack upgrades. He looks pretty pleased about that. He knows he was up against it. Loco, I think he's gonna learn a lot from that. This is the game where all his anti-undead practice came to fruition. He looked really good. He wasn't quite 1 second away from victory, but he did a lot of good plays. And then he had to deal with a caliber of player and a style of play he has never before dealt with. We saw a tech switch from ghouls to gargs to... What was next? To more ghouls?
I think. Yeah, probably more ghouls.
Then Frostworm, then Necro,
yeah,
then A-Bomb, then Meatwagon. Wow.
The best cars for the money are Hondas. Honda cars, SUVs, and vans. Drive the best, a new Honda from just $259 a month, or buy the best for thousands less with 0% financing for 72 months. The 2025 Honda Accord, Civic, Passport, and Odyssey have been named the best cars for the money by U.S. News and World Report. Ask anyone who owns a Honda and search your local Honda dealer today.
Not getting the sleep you deserve? Rest easy with huge savings at the Mancini Sleep World Spring Clearance Sale. For a limited time only, get up to 50% off select mattresses, like up to 50% off ceiling mattresses, and up to 50% off Beauty Rest mattresses. Plus, get 2 free Tempur-Pedic pillows with the purchase of any Tempur-Pedic mattress. The Spring Clearance Sale is on now at Mancini Sleep World.
So this guy could have 20 points.
Oh man, what is this?
It's my playoff game plan.
Just play pick six, bro. Play $5, get $50 in pick six credits.
That's way better. Now I can just act like I know basketball. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use our promo code when signing up.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time for a different kind of power. Whether you choose an electric Honda or a hybrid, from the Kelley Blue Book Best Overall EV and Hybrid brand. Right now, you can get a $289 per month lease on a 2025 Civic Sport Hybrid Sedan.
Dad, I'm a genius. I figured out how to make us penguins fly.
That's gonna be tricky without wings.
Exactly. That's why I've got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
And how?
Come on, Dad, just drink it. But why?
Why? It's 40 degrees below. Do you think we're standing here for fun?
Red Bull gives you wings, but only if you drink it.
Aww.
ultimate trolley Elgato gaming gear, we gotta eat the final squad.
Do they mean defeat?
Eat me, eat me, eat me! Where's the E button?
Buy Trolley to win the ultimate gaming setup.
Can be dangerous.
Yeah?
At least in my experience.
Surely you have not received any advice that might not be 100% effective.
The thing is, most of the people that are coaching via chat have experience from like 20 years ago and try to tell me which is the best approach for certain units or certain compositions. But some things don't even exist in that form anymore.
So the moment that you hear the moment you hear them say creep to level 6, you kind of know you should be discounting it, right?
Yeah, probably. I know that mechanic. You can only get XP to level 5.
Yeah. Loco, guess I hadn't introduced him yet to the audience. He's a StarCraft 2 commentator. He's also I believe, Grandmaster player in StarCraft 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I heard 5.2k MMR, which is very good.
StarCraft?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's really, really good.
That's really good. Because I was Tourney player back when in Heart of the Swarm. I came back to Legacy and I played it for like a week, maybe half a week. I got to 5k, and that's where it really starts getting hard.
Yeah. I think right now Grandmaster even is around 5k.
Ah.
So 5.2k might even be so top 150 Grandmaster, I don't know.
Very nice.
At least a couple of months back, I also started to grind a bit of StarCraft again. And the limit was around 5k for Grandmaster.
You've played Age of Empires.
Honestly, yeah.
And
going
Blizzard
to
games.
watch the WC3 tourney in the meantime.
The best among all the RTS you've
you
played.
mean in terms of
I guess I'll stop the stream.
And how clean everything feels and works, or what are the metrics?
Until the servers
Let's
are
say
back.
2 metrics. One is the response feel.
Thanks for joining, guys.
How well the game listens.
See you soon.
And how well it's built.